everybody. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Welcome to Tuesday D&D one-shot time. I'm so excited to be continuing with this wonderful group. Last week, if you tuned in, apologies that there was a little bit of tech problems. I'm hoping that's solved today. And we're back, and hopefully we're clear, and you can hear us, and you can see us, and we're going to get back into the game, and it's going to be smooth AF, as the kids say. So I'm super excited to bring back my friends. I do want to say to all of my fellow queers out there, happy Pride Month. Really excited for my rainbow brethren to celebrate their identity and, love is love and all that. Heck yeah, it is. So we're going to bring my players back in, and we're going to have them all introduce themselves, and then I'll give you a good recap on what happened last week, because I know that the tech issues at the end there, we lost some really important sort of insider information about what was going on. So let's start with intros and bring everyone on screen one by one by one. One more. Come on. Everybody's on here. Haha. Let's start by introducing my partner and my co-producer in, most of the shit I do, let's be honest. And in this, I'm bringing these humans together for this game. So Sly, tell me a bit about yourself while I link to your website.
Hey, hello. I'm Sly Pereira of Sly Play Studios, which is an offbeat boudoir and creative portrait studio here in Hamilton, Ontario. We create magical images through an uplifting photo experience that leaves you feeling seen and stunning. And I'm just getting ready to reopen up and have people come in. And I believe I have shoots planned with just about all of our lovely humans here tonight. And I'm super excited, and I cannot wait to create more art and with people in real life. Whoa.
Oh my God. Yes.
It's all happening again. I'm very thrilled to have Stella as the number 2 at the studios, and also very grateful that she put together this wonderful campaign for us and push through those tech. I can't even call it tech issues. It was just like a complete no. Technology was just like, we're not doing this, and okay. So tonight is going to be amazing, and I'm excited.
Yay! Amazing. So let's go around. Isla, tell me a bit about yourself.
Hi, I am Isla Delight. I'm a burlesque performer. I'm one of the many people who has a shoot booked with Sly for when things reopen. I'm very excited for it. It's been in the books for many months now.
It has been a long time coming.
A long time coming, yes. Just really excited to be back here and to take back our game from the tech demons of last week.
That's what it was. All right, Maron, go ahead.
Hey, I am Maron Desad. I use they, them pronouns. I do some burlesque, I do some drag, I do some other kinds of art. And I'm so excited to shoot with Sly soon. Yay! Oh my goodness. Glitter everywhere. It's going to be like for months, I hope. There will be so much glitter.
Yeah.
I found a sequin on my shoe the other day, and I was like, it's a sign. We're coming back. I don't even know where it could have come from, but I was really excited about it. Ms. Diamond, tell me what's good.
What's good? It's Pride Month. That's what's good. Hey, folks. I'm Miss Diamond. I'm a multidisciplinary artist. I do visual art, performance arts as burlesque and spoken word poetry. And I'm so excited to be back because I really need to know what the fuck that cat is.
If it's not a cat.
Because all we keep being told is it's not a cat. I'm also one of the lovely humans who has a shoot booked with Sly. I've worked with her before, and she makes me stunning.
Already stunning.
So really looking forward to that. Excited to be here, and it's going to be a good night.
And check out Miss Diamond's links in the chat. Y'all click on them all, hit follow on them all. If anybody else wants to send me their links, I'll throw them in chat too. And last but definitely not least, the only human in the group, but we won't talk about that yet. Emily, tell me about yourself.
At all times.
Hi there, I'm Emily, and I am a community kitchen coordinator by day, by night in non-plague years. I'm getting my sound is really weird, so I'm going to keep going. I work out of the Depanneur in downtown Toronto, throwing awesome, amazing one-off pop-up art dinner parties. So it would be so much fun to have y'all at one of those in the future when we do dinner parties again. I'm really psyched. And dropping a toe back to the world of vaudeville burlesque, which I have not done since pre-parenthood. And I've got a shoot book too, so I'm really happy.
Yay! So pumped. Okay, so those are our people in real life. We will tell you about their characters as we go in, but first a little recap as to what happened last week. So we started the day at graduation. It was a graduation ceremony for the graduates of Aemuth's Adventuring Academy. All of our 5 young, more old adventurers graduated from their specific houses. This adventuring academy is separated into houses. So, there's the Bard House and the Ranger House and the Wizard House, etc. And they all, did their couple of years. Some of them were accelerated, who knows? And they got their adventuring credit. They all went to a party afterward at the local tavern, the Learned Lizard, where a couple of them, tried their hand at an arm wrestling fight. There was mixed results, but some gold was won, some gold was lost. And they basically closed out the night at the bar. Just as they were leaving, though, the bartender, a dragonborn named Zed, kind of approached them and asked them if they could take with them and perhaps bring to the local cat shelter a cute little kitten. It was adorable and it meowed a lot and they loved it. And they were like, heck yeah, we'll take this cat. And then they went off home. On the way back to the campus, though, they were accosted on the bridge by 3 bandits. There was some touch and go moments there in, some of these people's first D&D fight. So let's props for that. But they'd managed to, reign victorious over these bandits, and off they went. On the next day, they decided to bring their newfound kitten, who I don't think they named, but whatever, I'm not judging, to the local cat sanctuary and bookstore called Homeward Bound. Bound like books. Get it? Yeah.
Homeward Bound like
Okay. I just thought I'd throw that. Anyways, so and there they found that the person who run this cat sanctuary is actually a goblin, and they noticed that there was something off about this cat. That this cat, Cici n'est pas un chat. It is not a cat in the end. They did a little bit more research with the books in this bookstore and found out that there was some kind of magic on this cat. Once they left the bookstore, they came across somebody who had been following them. This person, they only 2 of them, I think, spoke with Tyson. This mysterious person in the alleyway who told them that, in fact, the cat was not a cat. We know, okay? We know it's not a cat. But that, in fact, it's somebody who has all of these adventure actually knew. The cat was actually a transmutated version of the principal or the headmaster at Aemuth's Adventuring Academy, Boroth Bargus. And they were sort of in mid-discussion with Tyson when the gods smote us collectively with tech problems. So basically, that's where we ended up. And Tyson was explaining that there's some sort of deeper conspiracy going on here at Aemuth's Adventuring Academy that had to do with, in fact, these bandits that attacked them last night, that they all know have become a problem here. And that's sort of where we ended up. What do y'all want to do? And who again? It was Pomona and who in the alleyway with Tyson? And Umag. Okay. So you're mid-conversation. I know we kind of maybe went a few steps back past that, but the audio was a mess. So let's kind of start from there. You're talking to this person. Did you find out? I can't remember if this was like mid-audio or what. Did anybody do a perception check about what sort of this person was wearing, the group that they may be associated with?
Yes.
I think you'll recall that we both rolled extremely ridiculously high perception checks.
Wasn't there 2 nat 20s? Now I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We know
Which is
all.
why we got
Yes.
all of the details.
Right. Okay, now I recall. So they're really, this shouldn't have happened, but somehow you both know, and you've both done a lot of reading. You found that Tyson, this person, is actually a member of a very secret society called the Seam. The only way that these people identify themselves are by wearing a blunted needle dipped in red wax and with a green ribbon hanging from it. And most people hide it in their lapels. And both of you somehow noticed this. I think for some reason, maybe in the school, hi, Hope, how's it going? You did some research. You're into like the secret society stuff, and you've done maybe a little research. So the two of you noticed that Tyson is very likely a member of this society. What do you want to do? And who's holding the cat right now?
Bendel.
Okay,
Bendel.
nice.
I'm great at holding cats.
Good. The cat, meanwhile, this whole time has been, you can tell, sort of trying to go in the direction of the school. You're not far from the school right now. And Tyson has sort of tentatively asked for your help to figure out, either find proof of this conspiracy or else give them the cat and basically get out of here. Get.
And the conspiracy that he says that is going on is that this chancellor who's been transformed into a cat is somehow in league with the bandits.
Yeah, so Tyson is trying to find proof. They believe that basically the chancellor, Borgoth, was hiring these bandits, first of all, to like steal from the students, and secondarily that he was basically recruiting students that he found to be, you know, a little less than moral, into becoming bandits or thieves on his behalf. So it's kind of a twofold plan, starting at the top as it usually does.
So I
Thanks for the
believe,
follow.
I believe knowing all this, we should loop the rest of our group in so we can make a decision as a team. Because I think one way or the other, we're all gonna kind of have to be in or out.
Okay. So do you bring Tyson back with you, or
I think we sort of wave the others over.
Okay. So the 5 of you and plus Tyson are now kind of having some secret conversations in this alleyway. What do you say?
What's going on?
How's it hanging? Do we know? And I think we established that the cat doesn't understand, right? The cat is a cat.
Yeah,
The
cat
cat
is
is
a
not a
cat.
cat. Cat is
It
not
has
a cat.
been, and I think you found this out, that it has been, best of your knowledge, true polymorphed, which is a spell that basically just turns you into the thing after a certain amount of time. So it's a cat. It might have memories of its former life, but right now, it's a cat.
Yeah.
It's not just
it's
somebody
not
in a
gonna
cat disguise.
pick up on this conversation and
Okay.
Nothing that you can tell.
Now, do we know who turned this cat?
You do
That's
not.
Something.
Have you any further questions for Tyson?
If I recall correctly, this was like the end of last session. We were caught up on what was happening. We were told that the chancellor was a bad guy. We don't want the chancellor to get back to the school because then bad things will happen. And he told us to like drown it in the river. So I would like to ask him, like, why don't you drown it in the river, dude? Like, why do I have to kill the cat? That's not fair.
fair.
So Tyson basically said, look, the plan here was not have to kill anybody, but to make sure that he could no longer perform his dastardly deeds, if you will. I don't want death on my hands. Nobody was supposed to find the cat or take it anywhere or find out that it was Borgoth. We're just trying to get the cat out of here. I don't need death on my hands.
Like, take it farther away.
Okay, great. I will do so. I am very happy to do so. But now that you know what's going on, this is not the end of our plan. We have to get in there and find proof. There's obviously eventually going to be some sort of like investigation into what happened to the Chancellor. He can't just disappear into thin air, except it kind of did, if you know what I mean. And we need to find proof before all of those around him who he's been recruiting get there first. You see what I'm doing here? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Picking it up.
So you want us to prove that he's a bad guy?
I mean, look, you're embroiled in it. Either you do or I do, but looks like I guess you can handle yourselves. And here's the upside, you're students. You can go walking around the school. I can't. I need to stay out of sight. But you could get in there without too much trouble, at least into the school grounds proper, no problem.
I think
Where exactly do you think we'll find proof?
I mean, the place where I would start is obviously his office, but
And he's not in his office.
he's
so-
a cat.
And we can't take him into his office or bad things will happen.
Okay.
Look, you need a very, very strong sorcerer or wizard to be able to undo a true polymorph. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Right at this point, that's a secondary concern. My concern today is to find that proof before any of his followers get in there and destroy it.
Umag think we find truth.
Is there anyone who might be after him who knows he's a cat beyond the seam? Are
As
we
far as I
safe
know,
to leave him somewhere if we need to infiltrate the university without him?
As far as I know, there are only 3 people in this Stellaverse that know that Borgoth is a cat. Myself and 2 other members of the team. We were keeping this mission quiet. We were trying to get in and get out. The cat should have been, who knows, gone by now. I really need to, I don't know. Anyways, that was part of the plan. We didn't really think through that people would find the cute cat and want to take it home. We didn't really think about, Anyways, don't judge me at this point. But what we need to do, like I said, the cat is secondary, y'all.
Okay.
I mean, it's cute. And, in the end, if you want to keep it, I guess you could keep it. It's a cat. The cat's secondary. We need to find this proof. And I think...
Sounds like we need to go to the office.
I think so.
We need to put the cat somewhere. We can't
Yeah,
bring him out
exactly.
with us.
Put the cat wherever you want!
Okay.
But we can't just leave the cat because the cat will find its way back to the university. That's where it was headed. We need to put it in a cage.
But we can put it in like the dorm or something. So we had
Let's
it there
put it
before
back in
and
the
that
dorm.
wasn't a problem.
With some food.
You've had a cat before. You know they just shit where they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit wherever
go
it
to
wants,
cage.
as long as it's not a magic shit.
I think having to scrub the floor is very small beans compared to possibly having the seam ticked off at us. So let's just do that and then come right back and figure out how to get in the office.
Cool. It's going in your room then.
Okay. Fine.
Now, before we drop it off, I do have a spell that we could maybe ask this cat, the spell of message. We could ask it a question, and maybe we can access some sort of memory so we can find out if it remembers its last moments before it became a cat.
Unless you also have speak with animals, can probably not use that spell because you have to be able to speak the same language.
Ah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody have a speak with animals spell? Or ability? None of you all are druids, are you? That would have come in handy. Druids,
Most of us are just
We
good
can
with
meow at it
handling
extra
animals,
hard.
but no, none of
Yeah.
us have the ability to speak to them.
No.
So yeah, you would not, unfortunately.
Put it in the dorm room then.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this cat.
Yeah,
Put him in my room. Let's go.
let's do a thing.
Run, Bendel, run.
you run back to the dorm, put the cat in the room, leave it some food. You're not too concerned about the state of your room because you're done. You graduated. You're moving out of those dorms within the week. So a little cat pee. You might not get your deposit back, but it's fine. your 2 silver deposit, it's gone. It's gone now. Anyways, but then do you basically head straight over to the school? Or do you want to make any stops first? Do you need to decide how do you want to head over there? What's the plan? Are you just gonna? I will say you're students, so you can go onto the campus grounds, no problem. But beyond that, you obviously can't just walk into his office, but we can get there when we get there.
I think we'll get there when we get there. We'll take a look around when we get a little closer. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Should we
Let's
come
head
up
on.
with a cover story team? Why we're in his office?
I have one. We are playing a graduation prank.
Ooh.
And we are going to hide a glitter bomb in his office.
A cat.
That would be very good too. Glitter bomb in the office, and then if we get caught, a little bit of trouble.
So
Not
do we
like
need to bring
knife in the
a
back
glitter
trouble.
bomb?
Leaving explosives in an official's office, yeah, a little bit of trouble.
A little bit. Okay. We'll make that up when we get there. Let's go.
We need a glitter bomb then. Where do we get a glitter bomb?
People can do magic. We were shining lights in Bandit's eyes last night, right?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
we can
there's that.
figure it out. We can improv that part. We'll talk our way out of it, if nothing else.
All right.
Yes, and.
But let's get it.
Yes, and.
Let's do
Let's
it.
head to the office.
Okay, so you head over to Aemuth's Adventury Academy campus, and you know the area pretty well. There's 6 or 7 buildings on campus, but you know that in one of the main buildings is where some of the larger classrooms are, as well as a handful of the chambers of some of the higher up professors, including the chancellor. The chancellor's office, you do know, is on the top floor, kind of by itself. It's a 6th floor building, in the very top sort of turret part is the chancellor's office. You wouldn't have a lot of problem entering the building because you might be just going to, clean out your lockers or whatever it may be. But to get up to that floor may be a problem. But do you want to do anything as you enter the building, or just kind of wander in like you're supposed to be there?
I think
Should we be concerned with a trap on his door, the office door? Would it be safer to try and go through the window from the roof?
From the 6th floor?
I mean, I feel like it's the middle of the day and a bunch of students on the roof, rappelling down might be more of a problem than us just taking the stairs.
I say let's take the stairs, and I'm good at perceiving traps, so I could do a check and check the door for a trap.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
While we go, I'd like to keep my eye out for any injured students.
Roll me
Just in
a
case.
perception check.
Flesh wounds in their face.
For example.
Whether they're perception skills.
Yeah.
+11 +13, 14.
14. Okay, not bad. So you start scanning around as you're sort of entering this main building. There are only a smattering of other students here. You maybe see 5 or 6, and most of them are doing exactly that, just coming to pick up the last of their stuff, maybe say goodbye to a teacher, maybe do a last, I'll meet you in the wizard class for one last, whatever. Nobody looks particularly injured to you. Some of them look hungover from last night's festivities, but for the most part, they're just the last few students sort of picking up their stuff.
Hey team, should we be worried about administrative staff? Is there a secretary we have to get through that we have to distract? Do you think?
There's no secretary here, and you would know that. There is the admin building is a different one to go and sign up for your classes or whatever. But yeah, right here, it's basically there's a handful of larger lecture halls on the first floor, a few more specialized classes on the second floor, and it gets more and more specialized as you sort of go up the stairs. You do know that there's campus security, and you do see them around. You've seen one or two maybe campus security as you're walking around, but they're just also kind of walking around. It's fine so far.
I mean, I think we start heading up the stairs, and if we encounter anybody, we just kind of deal with it as we go. Because if it's
let's just react at the time.
Yeah, because if it's security or something, maybe we just say like, "Oh, we're just going to say goodbye to him before we leave campus." Like,
we've got a card. We've written a song. We just want to,
yeah, something like
Our bard has prepared a song.
Yeah, like let's start going up the stairs and see what happens.
Yeah.
So you go to, oh god, that's embarrassing. Okay.
Your phone's telling us to hurry the fuck up and go up the stairs.
Something horrible.
An alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Friggin'
fire drill.
You hit the second floor. You see one or two students. You hit the third floor. You see one or two students and a security guard. You hit the fourth floor, about the same. Fifth floor, about the same. And then you're about to hit the sixth floor. There are, leading up to the sixth floor, you know that the only thing up there is Borgoth's chambers. You have probably never been in them before. Very few people have. Only when people are like seriously reprimanded would they actually go into his chambers. And you all are probably relatively good students. Anyways.
Good enough.
Yeah, sure. There's a large stone staircase leading up to it. Do you want to just walk up the stairs?
I think I maybe want to do like a perception check or something of sort of like the staircase and like just the general approach before we just kind of go ham.
Yeah, great. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Anybody who wants to can do so.
I'm going to.
22.
Put my phone on airplane mode while you roll those. Whoopsies.
21.
Oh, 21. Okay.
4.
So that's a high.
I'm just like, what?
Wait, didn't Isla also say 22?
Oh, dang. Okay.
I got a 22.
We find all of the dust bunnies in the stairs.
So
I'm like 6. I'm just hungover. I don't see anything.
You're just like, why is it so dark in here? This is weird. But
I'm climbing the stairs.
Anybody who rolled over a 20, you hear footsteps above you. In fact, with over a 20, you hear at least two sets of footsteps. It sounds like they're just pacing.
And this would be like coming from the office, right?
Coming from the floor upstairs anyway. Basically, all you see is a set of like stone steps that go up a short flight, maybe about 10 steps or something. And then you can't really see into what's up there, but you definitely hear footsteps.
I know who should go first. I know who should go first.
Are you pointing at me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope, not that way.
I'm first,
I get
I'm
messed
gonna
up.
try and see if there's a trap.
You're trying to say, okay, so you're checking the stairs for traps.
Yes, because we can only hear pacing, so we don't know if they're guarding or if they're looting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna check the stairs for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of stand on the bottom step or so and like look along the edges of the steps and look in the front part of each stair. It doesn't look like there's anything on the stairs that you can see that could be a trap or otherwise.
Okay. Good. Okay. So
Should we start heading up? At
I
least
think
as
we should-
far as you could see.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a very long staircase, so I think it's probably safe enough, like, if there were no traps detected, to sort of start heading up and then, like, maybe stop before we open the door.
and then listen in to see what's going on behind the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Let's go up to the door and at least see if
There is not a door.
It's
You can
it's just
You
at the
can't
top.
see much, but it just kind of opens up into a landing type thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Why don't I go first and see if I can sweet talk whoever's up there.
Sounds good.
We will keep an eye on you from down here.
Thanks.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Okay.
Scream if anything goes wrong.
So the bard is going first. That's what we've decided. Great. That's a great
Apparently
idea.
so.
Great.
Apparently that is what we've decided.
Bella is
Great.
shocked.
Why not?
Okay.
An interesting tactic.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Bendel, you start walking up the stairs. Are you going quietly or are you just strutting in?
I'm strutting in. I'm Bendel. Bendel Underbow, dwarf bard.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You start walking up the steps. With the four of you, are you staying at the bottom of the steps out of sight, or what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm gonna come a couple steps behind Bendel to support the whole we're saying goodbye and there's a bunch of us. We just wanted to check in sort of thing.
I'm going to do the same. I feel pretty comfortable that I can talk my way out of situations. And also I've got the big mace.
Sure. Great.
I will lurk cautiously as well.
Okay. So
I'm
all
gonna
of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay sort of near the bottom,
Okay.
in part because I'm very visible. So I think I can just stand like on like the first or second step and see over them and be okay.
Okay. So Umag's at the rear, Bendel's at the very going towards the top of the stairs, and the other three are kind of in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as Bendel hits the top, hits the landing, you hear a voice. Oi! Who goes there?
Hello there. I'm Bendel Underbow, recent graduate of the, I think it was Nightingale House. And I wanted to say thank you to the chancellor of this school for an amazing opportunity. Is he here? Can I say thanks? Can I say hi? How's it going?
The chancellor isn't in and students are not allowed on this floor. Please turn around and go back.
Oh, who are you? Can I say thank you to you? Are you one of the administrators too? Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity at this school.
I'm Borgoth's personal guard. And once again, I'm going to have to ask you to turn, and all of you, turn around.
Hi.
Students are not allowed on this floor. Please turn around and go back downstairs.
Oh, well, say thank you to the chancellor when you see him. It's been a great time at the school. I've really, really enjoyed myself. Thank you so much.
Do a perception check to see what they're doing.
Okay.
You
I'll do a
should do that.
perception check
One of you.
to see
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Yeah. So
Or an investigation
everybody
check.
except for Umag can sort of see this person and kind of see what's going on. So everybody except for Umag could do a perception check to get a better look.
Okay.
Sorry, Umag, but you're down 10 stairs.
Yeah, fair.
I do not perceive anything. I have
Yeah.
rolled a 4.
That's sad. I got a 7.
I got a 5.
There's a dude in a room.
Yep.
22.
Okay.
Oh.
One of the people
Nice.
who's farthest in the back apparently sees through us.
Pomona just peeks over everybody. It's like, oh. So the three of you just see a guard. This is clearly a guard. Looks like a hired guard. Not in any specific school uniform or anything. There are the school guards. This is not them. This looks like personal guards hired. And only Pomona notices that in the shadows behind, there's at least one other guard. It's looking cautiously out of the shadows.
Which would make sense because I heard at least 2 sets of footsteps down at the bottom of the stairs. All right.
I want to go up next to Bendel and talk to the first guard while keeping an eye on the second guard. And I want to say, hey, I know he's not here, but we kind of clubbed together for a really meaningful small little present. Just to say thank you because we're all about to go our separate ways and we're actually heading to town right away. So if we could just have a moment in his office to leave him a gift and a note, it would be really great. And I'd love to roll a persuasion check on this.
Yeah. First of all, the guard says absolutely not. And perhaps you flutter your eyebrows and say, please, you can go ahead and roll a persuasion check, but it's going to be at disadvantage because literally their only job is to keep people out of here.
Okay. 15.
Okay. They say, look, my only job is to keep people out of here. You can leave me the present and I'll be sure he gets it.
Ask what the other guy's job is.
Guessing it's the same job.
Sir,
Also.
sir, in the back. In the back.
Yes, how can I
Hi.
help you?
Hi. We were really hoping to leave a little surprise, a really, really awesome surprise for the Chancellor when he gets back. And do you think you could just go down halfway down the stairs just for a moment? It'd be really cool.
Are you hard of hearing?
No, I'm a cleric.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna need you to go back down the stairs, and I'm pretty sure we said it thrice now.
Guys. All right. We're just gonna go back down the stairs and
Yeah.
maybe we'll try in a few minutes. If we see him, we'll let you know. We'll let him know that you're looking for him. Are you looking for him?
We are not. We are making sure that students don't come on this floor.
How odd, because I could have sworn that he was supposed to be here. He did say so yesterday.
That's great. Goodbye.
Okay.
Tough
we-
crowd.
Tough crowd.
We kind of have like, we either have to leave or fight them.
Fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like fighting.
I also like fight.
Do you want to fight?
I should not be in the front if that's the plan.
Fun.
I'm gonna say thanks, and I'll just okay.
I'm looking at my half-elf rogue companion there, and I'm making a little eye contact, and I'm fumbling in my purse, like I'm like, okay, just let me give you the gift, and I'm grabbing my mace.
Cool. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, are you swinging the mace?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, roll for initiative. Let's do this. I love it. And
No patience.
plans?
Skelly's
Any
I don't know if
plans?
we're laughing
I-
because we weren't supposed to fight them, but like we're fighting them.
I
You're
tried
fighting
to
them.
talk first, but dude, where's my initiative again?
Right near the
Yes,
top
there
of the
it is.
sheet, sort of towards the right, I believe.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. So they rolled
make me
a
go
natural 17.
I don't have to go first this time.
They were kind of ready. Okay, Pomona, what's your initiative?
19.
19. Oh, you probably will go first. Ozzy.
7.
Oof.
You will not go
Bendel.
first.
18.
Nice. Okay. Wow. Okay.
For
A
a
handful of high
second.
initiatives. A lion.
I only rolled a 12.
Okay. That's not bad, really. And then Umag.
16.
6. Oh, a bunch of high initiatives, most over 15. That's amazing. Okay. But the Pomona, you do go first, actually, if you can believe it. And let me bring in the map.
Oh, yeah.
You just got the jump
Sneak
on them.
attack, they
didn't
weren't
quite
expecting
expect
that.
it. Yeah, they were like they didn't quite expect the student to just be like, "Wah!"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually works because Pomona did say that she was like grabbing her mace first. So you're up. What do you want to do? So let me just change this a bit. Whoops, that's not the screen that I was.
I have
okay.
a question. Is that a desk or a pit of despair?
It is nothing. Basically, okay, so that's the office. So it's basically like a landing all around the office. At the back over here are doors into the office, and everything else is just a stone wall. You're basically standing on a landing of the
Okay.
top floor. So in there,
Yes, we're not
there's
even
just,
in the
yeah,
office. Okay.
stone wall, and you guys are right here at the stairs. And then Pomona, you're all kind of gathered towards the top of the stairs. So I won't worry too much about where you are, but that's your two guards. And you're about 10 feet from either of them. What do you want to do?
I go to the closest and smack him with the mace.
Great. Yoink. Roll me an attack. Oh, let me change to battle music because tech is on my side and everything's gonna work today. Da da da.
Woo!
Okay. What's your attack?
I'm trying to roll
Amazing.
on my device.
Yep. If you can't do it, I can make a roll for you. If
Can
you're
you make a roll for me?
Yeah, I sure can. With your mace, Pomona, attack with your mace. Okay, you have rolled a. I just rolled you a nat 20. I swear. God dang it! What?
I know. I was gonna say that's not in your.
What the? That wasn't supposed to happen at all. Okay, well, you hit. So you all kind of do this like move where you're like chatting with the guards, and then you're like, "That's okay, I guess we'll go." I mean, quiz smash, and you definitely hit. Do I need to? Shall I roll damage for you as well, or did you bring it up? Are you working here or not quite?
Oh, not yet.
Okay, let me roll damage for you, no problem.
Action.
And when you get it, so that's a d6 plus 1, and you're going to double the dice rolls on this. So that's, I rolled a 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5 points of damage on this guard. You have definitely caught them by surprise, and they are not pleased about it. Fucking students. And that happens. Okay. So that's your turn, and then so we've got Bendel and the 2 guards. Bendel, what's your dexterity modifier?
My modifier to my dexterity is like the number in the above the circle is
Yeah, the small number there.
+1.
Okay, so the guards go first. They're slightly faster than you, and now they're going to go. So this guard who just got smashed by Pomona's mace is going to go ahead and use their spear and try and stab Pomona away, trying to skewer her. And that is a... Oh, shoot. Ooh, I only rolled a nat 3, so that's a 6 to hit. I'm assuming that doesn't hit. So, dang. And then the other guard is going to actually move back a few feet and is going to use their short bow on who appears to be the largest and most threatening here, unfortunately, Umag. So they're going to go ahead and try and hit you with their short bow, and that is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I got too excited about that. That was mean.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. So that's a 6 points of damage to you.
Okay.
This arrow hits you square, like just beside your heart, and you're like, "Oh dang, that was a little too close. Didn't like that." So that's the guard's turn now. Bendel, you're up.
I believe it's time for some inspiration, some bardic inspiration. Who is attacking next? Is it our rogue?
After Bendel, yeah, is the rogue. No, it's not actually.
No, I rode low.
Yeah, it's Umag.
It's probably me.
Umag!
Yeah.
We need to inspire you. You're big and strong. Please fight very hard. Please smash them on the head so we can win. That's my song.
Umag, take a d6 that you can add
Very
to
inspired.
attack or saving throw anytime in the next 10 minutes of game time. And then Bendel. So that's your bonus action. You still have your action.
I need to be farther away out of the line of danger. Can I slip by and
kind of
maybe go around the corner? Can I towards the door of the office potentially?
Yeah, you totally can. There's enough space for you to just barely sneak by if you want. Do you want to move your full movement this way kind of thing?
Yeah.
What's your movement? 30?
I want
At the top of your sheet. It's probably 25 or 30.
Walking speed 25 feet.
25. So you can get sort of right over there.
Short legs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're just a little guy.
Dwarf.
But you're basically right over there. Now you're just 5 feet in front of this guy, but Pomona's there with you. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm so non-threatening. You don't want to hit me. I was so polite. I'm clearly not the one causing trouble.
So that's your movement. You still have an action. You can still take an attack if you want.
Oh. Gosh. I mean, I have 9 strength. I'm not very strong. So
Yeah, but look at your weapons still do damage. It's not just dependent on your strength, right? So your attack with, for example, your rapier is still a +3 to hit. That's still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just dependent on strength.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stab this guy in the eye, potentially.
He's very confused and he doesn't know what any of those words mean.
Neither do I. It came to me in a dream.
It's a local bardic play.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit.
which is strength. No.
No, so
What
go
am I
ahead.
rolling?
So the modifier that's right next to your rapier, where it says +3, you can just go ahead and hit that, and it'll roll it for
Where
you.
did you go? Rapier. It says, wait, the modifier next to the rapier?
Under, excuse us, everybody, we're new. So if you go to actions, you'll see your rapier listed there under
It was
all.
on the equipment tab.
And
There
under
I
actions,
got you,
and
I
then you'll
got
see the +3 and hit that.
Here we go. And not great, 11.
An 11 unfortunately doesn't hit, but it was dang close. So cool turn though. You inspire your friend. You run over, little stab you with your rapier, and then you're like, ah, dang. Good effort though. 8 for effort on that one. That's your turn, and now we've got Umag.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try and get up right close to the other one, the one that was shooting at me.
Yeah, for sure. No problem. You can get that far.
And take a good old swing at him with my great axe.
Love it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, that's not good. That's a crit one.
Ooh, you swing and I think it's like it got you sort of like right between your heart and your shoulder, and you didn't like really compensate, and you swung and just like went way wide, and it kind of hurt. Gotta be honest. Not great. So that's your movement and your action. Do you have any bonus actions that you can take? I don't know if you do right now.
I do. I could rage.
Rage.
Not right this second.
Okay. You're not enraged yet. You're chilling. It's fine.
Not yet. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
I love that there's like a scale. There's like a barbarian scale. Like I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed. I'm perturbed. And then I'm enraged.
raging.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, so that's your turn. And then we've got a lion is up.
Okay. I'm gonna follow behind Umag and back her up.
Nice.
And wait, how far am I?
You're right here, but you can go kind of anywhere around here. You had
Oh yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm within striking distance.
Oh yeah, you want a melee hand to hand? So yeah, you'd be right there.
Okay, cool. I like stabbing people in the face, so
Sure.
I'm gonna stab someone in the face.
Good. It's your thing. Is that like a thing because you got stabbed in the face and now it's like,
I think it is.
yeah, it's kind of, oh, that's sort of dark. I want to hear the backstory one day. But we don't have time right now. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh shit, these guys are like invincible. I only rolled a 6.
A 6 unfortunately does not hit either. You run up and you probably literally say, oh shit, these guys are invincible.
We can only fight when drunk.
Oh, actually,
It's just bad rolls. We'll get there. We'll get there.
So much stabbing when drunk.
Warming up. Do you have any bonus actions you want to take? You can disengage as a rogue if you want to run away and not get that attack of opportunity. That's one useful rogue thing. You've probably only got about 10 feet of movement left, but you can get out of melee. Or you can chill.
I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
Yeah,
Amazing.
not too concerned, especially since everyone is ahead of them besides me.
Yeah, for sure. This is a cool. Oh no, we just lost somebody. I'm sure they'll be back. It'll be fine.
Wasn't it her turn next?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's
And
Flight's
it's Flight's turn. Well, okay, let's just we'll start back in the order at the top, and then as soon as she's back in, we'll just put her back in the order. Hopefully she'll pop back in. I'll watch my shoot, I turned my messages off. We'll give her a minute. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Technology loves me. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's go back up to the top of the order. Pomona, you're up.
I'm gonna smash him over the head with my mace again.
That seemed like a great idea. Can you
seems to be
roll?
working for me.
Roll?
Yes, I can.
Okay, amazing. Roll to hit.
Natural 20 plus 3.
Are you kidding?
Fuck yeah.
Oh my
Beautiful.
God. Pomona is the MVP of this fight. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. So whatever you roll on the dice, double it, and then add 1.
Okay. So 10 plus 10 plus 1 is 21 damage.
Wait, no, you couldn't. That's not. No, I don't know what you're
sorry.
rolling. No.
It says 3 plus 6 plus 1. So maybe it's a total of 10?
Your damage for your mace is a d6 plus 1. So the highest you could possibly do in damage right now is 13.
Okay, so let me roll again.
Yeah, so
Where
right
does it
next to
come
where you rolled to hit, there's like a 1d6
I
plus
might
1.
have pressed it twice somehow.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So, oh no, I did the wrong one. So just roll the damage.
I was like, oh my god.
Your face right there. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay, so now it says 9 plus 3 plus 1, 13.
Okay, so yeah, that's the highest you could possibly hit, and they are hurting. Like they're super dead, super almost dead, and not looking great. That was amazing. 2 crits, 2 in a row. Pomona MVP. So our sorcerer, got a little stage fright for a second, but now she's back. Sly, we're gonna squeeze you in now. What do you want to do?
Who needs to be more dead? Which one
Well,
of these two?
The one
Dude,
over.
my guy's pretty dead.
Sorry, guys. I passed out for a second. I'm really hungover. Remember?
Nah, it's
Anyway,
fine.
which one do I kill?
So this one is not hurt at all, and this one is very, very hurt.
Okay, so let's go over to the one that's not so hurt. And
You're walking right over to it, like close.
I'm gonna use my crossbow, so I don't have to get.
So you don't have to move at all. You can stay exactly where you are.
Turn and I'll just lazy turn and fire.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Don't hit Umag.
I'm gonna aim real good.
Roll to hit. Don't roll in that one.
Okay. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Why'd you say that?
Did you really? No.
No.
Okay. You were kind of zone out for a second. You probably did have one too many ales at the party last night. And then you're like, oh crap, I should shoot. And then you shoot and it just grazes a lion's shoulder. And I'm not mean. I'm not going to give you any damage. But a lion turns around and is like, the fuck? Yeah, you missed, and you almost hit your friend. So
cool.
Yeah,
cool, great.
Yeah. Great job, though. Great job. You look good, though.
Going well. Going real well.
I look really pretty, though.
I look so good up here. This lighting is really doing it for me. So you can still take a bonus action and move if you want to, or you can call that your turn.
I'm gonna move over to that group as a form of apology.
Okay. We're pat her on the shoulder. My bad.
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
Come within striking distance.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay. You're there, and then we'll hop back in. So Pomona went, now it's the guards again. So this guard that is on death's door is just going to go ahead and try and stab you with his spear again because doesn't like what you've done so far. Ooh, that's a natural 19, so that's a 22 to hit. Yeah. I don't feel that bad this time, let's be honest. Where the fuck did my D8 go? There it is. But that's not a lot. That's only 3 damage.
Okay, so I subtract 3.
Yes, subtract 3 from your HP at the top.
And apply changes.
And that is its turn. Is not going to move because it would take 2 attacks of opportunity, and that's bad times. And this guard over here is quite surrounded, but it's going to go ahead and try and, I think, hit Umag again. Because she looks the biggest and most dangerous still because everybody but Pomona missed, so it's hard to say. And that's it's a 14 to hit?
Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah, okay. So that's ooh, I rolled an 8. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Good thing it's on the barbarian though. It's okay.
Yeah,
You're
it's
10.
better.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
So that's the guard's turn, and Bendel, you're up again.
Well, I definitely need to be inspiring once more.
Mm-hmm.
as my main task as the bard. Who is our next slashy stabby person who is not inspired in the order of the turns?
After Umog is
Elliot.
a lion, yeah.
Elliot.
A lion. You're
I
so
like
strong.
inspiration.
You're very sneaky, a lion. Our rogue. We need you to sneak and stab all day and night. It's a song, somehow. It's improvised, but you will do it much better than I did.
It's a bardic haiku.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good. I was thinking it was a little bit like a beat poetry or something, you know?
Yeah.
This is sneaky.
Yeah.
And it's
I like
strong.
being inspired. I don't really remember what it means, but cool.
You get a D6. So anytime, so for example, let's say next time you roll to hit and you're short by a little bit, like you roll like a 12 or something, you're going to roll a D6 and add whatever that is on top of that to your roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel you're inspired. So you can use that on any of your upcoming turns. Great. So that's your bonus action, our Dwarven Bard. What do you want to do for your action? Do you want to stab out with your rapier again? Do you want to do anything else? Do you have a spell you can cast?
Oh yes, spells.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind though, you only have limited spell slots for the day,
Yeah.
so use them wisely. But
I feel like this isn't the big boss, so keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
I feel like we're gonna have one more
Yeah, one more showdown.
people just read me like a book, eh? Okay.
There's a whole
Also,
other
it's just
room
like
to go into.
standard video games.
yeah, it's like we've got we're building toward
Yep, sure. Yep.
the big final boss.
Okay. So it could be helpful potentially then to do a sparkles in the eyes of one of the
Finish him off.
guards.
Yeah, you do
Finish
know
him
that
off.
guard is bleeding
face?
profusely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
I'm
get
gonna-
this
I'm gonna
kill.
Just try with
stab
your
him in
rapier.
the face with my weapon. Which one? Does it matter?
You got a rapier or a dagger, either one.
I have a rapier and a dagger.
Yeah.
Rapier
So
his
if I'm-
face.
I will rapier him in the face. Yeah.
The most violent option. Go ahead and roll to attack.
We don't do
Ooh.
torso nonsense.
Yep. 22.
Oh,
His face
what?
is not
That's
good
amazing.
anymore.
Just for
I
your
hit
own
somebody.
edification, roll some damage, but I
You
will
did
tell
it.
you this will do it. Just for
And that's
funsies.
damage is strength.
Right
Oh.
next to where the weapon is, it'll say
Right, I see it.
yeah.
There we are. 4.
Nice. So
Ooh, 5. So I could have
you
one.
tell me, you've taken out this guard. What is your finishing move?
I leap up and dramatically stab him and cry out, "For the students of the school, we will have justice!"
It's very bardic and inspiring. So they're dead on the floor. You can now freely move because that guard is no longer on the living plane. Or you can stay there. What do you want to do? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this one. Ha ha ha. Deadsies. Anyways, that was extra. Didn't need to do it, but did it. Okay. What do you want to do now, Bendel? Do you want to make a move or anything?
Yeah, I'll head over towards the other group, but behind them, so that my team is between me and the angry guard,
Wise.
in case they need healing or further words of wisdom from my wise self.
So you do that, and you just stay a few feet back. That's your turn, and then Elian, you're up.
Cool. Let's try this again, and let's try and stab him in the face.
Yep.
Is it not me next?
Oh no,
Did I
Umag's before me.
Oh fuck! Sorry, Umag. Yeah, you're up. My bad.
Umag's before me.
Sorry, I was just like, wait.
Yeah. My bad.
I'm gonna try that whole axe thing again.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit.
Oh, 20. That should hit.
Yeah, that hits. Amazing. Roll for damage.
13.
Oh shit, that's amazing. You've very seriously, yeah. They're like cut down the clavicle. It's gonna need medical attention.
Evil dead. Gosh.
That was an axe hit for sure. Now for real. Or Umag, do you want to move or do anything?
No, I'm good here.
Yeah, that felt good. Yeah.
Keep being a punching bag. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A lion. What you doing? Trying that face stab? Stabby stab?
Stabby stab.
Mhm.
There we go. 20.
And 20 hits. Roll for damage.
6.
Oh, okay. Like the other guard was moments ago, this guard looks like they're on their last legs. Our sorcerer just passed out again, probably from the blood. It's hard to say, but it looks very, very bad. Great. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
No sense.
Okay, amazing. Shoot, is that right before Sly's turn again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
Our sorcerer has a very poor constitution.
Yeah. We need to get her a fainting couch.
Yeah.
So that we'll just jump her in when she jumps in. We're back at the top of the order, right? Bendel. Nope. Pomona, you're up.
Okay.
Turn around.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to our almost dead guy. Can I reach
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, you're. Can you? I think you can.
Got
Let's see
30
here.
feet of speed.
Oof, not quite.
All right. Well,
Wait,
I'm gonna get over there just in case.
You probably have a
I'm-
throwing weapon of some kind, no?
You
Like a
want to
ring?
throw
I have
something
a-
and not hit me?
I have a hand axe,
Yep.
And
Yeah, you
I'm
can throw your
gonna-
hand axe.
and I'm gonna throw my hand axe at the guy.
Great. Go ahead and roll to hit.
15 plus 3 is 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. This could be it.
3.
Yeah, you only needed 2 damage. This second guard falls to the floor in a heap, and it's all silent. Welcome back, sorcerer. Did you pass out again? It's a bloody scene. Maybe like you're a little sensitive.
Tired. Is this done yet?
Guys, I'm so tired and I'm dirty and I don't like it. So now you have killed, as you can probably surmise, 2 personal guards of Borgoth Varys, the Chancellor of Aemuth's Adventure Academy. This will be hard to hide. So just yeah.
Okay.
That's happened.
Yeah,
If
I'm
we
gonna.
had slapped them in the face, we could have weakened him.
We did it, everyone.
We did it. And I'm gonna yank my hand axe back, but I'm going to say this. We've either done really well or really badly right now.
I think both. I think it's both.
Yes. Let's go into the office. We're in it now.
Sorry. First, I would like to search
Looting.
bodies.
Yes.
I'm big
Amazing.
on searching bodies.
And also,
Go ahead
bodies.
and loot the bodies. Umag, I think, is leading that. If anybody's helping her, then you can roll with advantage.
What am I rolling?
So you just roll an investigation check with advantage. You can roll
I'll
twice,
help.
take the higher number. Yeah, Umag's going to lead it because she said it first, but everyone's helping. That's what
Okay.
advantage will do.
Nat 20. So
Oh
it's a
my
19.
god!
It's a 19 because I have -1 as a mod on it, but
Oh,
I rolled it.
It's still a nat 20. Yeah.
I still rolled
Okay.
it at 20.
You don't find a lot on these guards. They're each carrying a short bow and a spear, so you can pick those up or give them out at your leisure. If anybody wants a spear, they're just they're basically +3 to hit spear and crossbows. So whatever. They're not any better than your weapons. They're wearing very basic studded leather armor, and there's weirdly nothing else on them. You imagine that this is purposeful to not have any traces back. They should be nameless. They're nameless hired guns, essentially, right? So
No
That's all we
identifying marks, no personal objects.
none.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, it's not like, in this world people carry around like photo ID or anything, but
But they should
there
have
are
some
no,
coins on them, like
yeah,
a
nothing.
lunch, something. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even a tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they are, yes, they are essentially Men in Black, but like
Mm.
on the bad team. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Gosh, I hope so.
I mean,
They
otherwise we've done really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we've looted them, and desecrated the bodies, let's go into the office.
Wait. I'm going to disguise myself. I can disguise myself.
Amazing.
Can I disguise myself as like the Chancellor?
No. With your what do you have? Is it a spell or you have a disguise kit?
I have where is it?
Because maybe you can actually. I don't know why I said no.
Disguise self is a bard spell.
Oh, then yes, you can. You know that you can only grow a foot taller or smaller, so you would be about still at least a foot shorter. But you can make yourself look essentially like Borgoth. You know very much what he looks like. You've seen him do talks to the school and stuff, and you've seen him around campus. So you can definitely make yourself look like him. He's an elf. But you are basically a foot shorter than him. So if anybody knew him, they'd be like, "What?"
We'll buy lips.
Yeah.
In
But,
case there's more guards in the next room,
yeah.
it'll give us a leg up on the surprise attack if we're murdering more people today.
It's okay. Umag will hold them from the back and just lift them up that extra foot.
That's amazing.
We are a little
If
puppet.
they look at me from far away, they can't tell how short I am.
That's true. Yeah.
As long as just don't stand next
Great.
to me, okay?
All right.
Okay. So
So you go around to the back side of the hall. There is two large stone doors there.
I think this is a good
Oh.
chance to check for traps again.
Great.
I would agree.
I can't do that.
I will investigate. Is it an investigation
Yes.
roll?
Investigation. Go ahead.
Cool. Ooh, not 20 and a 2. That's a 22.
What is happening, y'all? Okay. This door is trapped and it is locked. You notice that on the lock, if it's tampered with, that there's a poison dart. And you think you can probably undo the lock, but go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check and add you have thieves tools. So you're going to add a +2 to whatever you roll.
Okay. Total of 6.
Total of 6? Ooh.
Yep, I rolled
You
a
think
1.
you think you got it? You're like click, click, click. Roll me a quick dexterity check. See if you can jump out of the way because you kind of knew it was coming.
8.
You can't get out of the way in time, so you just take. Oh, I rolled a 1. You just take 1 point of poison damage. Yeah. You kind of saw it coming, so it just scrapes your arm.
Did it scrape past the same scar that Ozzy gave me?
Probably.
Same
Yeah.
hole I gave you.
How does poison work? Do I lose continuously 1
No,
point?
it's just a 1. It's not a lasting poison.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
just a
will-
quick poison dart. It's not great. It feels bad, but it'll pass. But the door's still locked. You tried to disengage the trap. You didn't quite do it. But the lock itself is still there. So probably
Does it
the
have a
rogue
counter
again.
on it? Could I try once more?
Definitely, yeah. You can try and undo the lock now.
Okay.
So same thing. You're gonna roll a sleight of hand check and add 2.
Jesus Christ, I just keep getting stabbed with poison.
no.
Oh no, the trap is gone, so that's fine.
Okay. Total 8.
You can't seem to open this lock. It's a really good lock.
Can I try to roll a sleight of hand check?
Sure.
Okay.
You don't add anything to it because you're not a rogue. You don't have thieves' tools or anything to help you out.
Nope.
But you can definitely try and
But I do
don't
have
know,
a little
bobby
bonus
pin it.
on that one. Not enough. 9.
You still fucking did better than the rogue. Could since we've murdered people in the landing and the Chancellor's a cat and just everything doesn't matter anymore, hey, Umag, you want to just smash the door down?
I was about to ask, can you remind us what the doors are made of?
Stone.
The doors are made of stone, but this is just like an iron lock, so you may have a chance to like smash the lock. You're probably not gonna smash these stone doors.
Yeah, okay. I can give that a good.
Yeah, just roll an attack with
Smash.
your axe.
Oh, that is probably. Oh, actually, wait. Is it hit or
just roll? Yeah, roll to hit.
That is a 7, which I'm guessing is probably not going to do it.
You swing your axe and like miss the lock entirely. And
I was going to say, yeah.
What can was I take in the ale?
Can I take a second swing at it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I rolled another 7, but I'm going to use my inspiration to try and hit this thing.
Yep.
That's only a 2, so that makes it a 9, which is probably still not going to hit.
I forgot I was inspired. God damn it.
Yeah, you're still inspired. It's only, so fights, they feel like they take a long time in our consciousness, but they usually only take like 2 minutes. So you're still inspired for probably another at least 5 minutes. You can keep swinging away, but you are starting to make a lot of noise. Smashing this iron lock.
I'm going to try sleight of hand once more with the bobby pin.
I'll give it to you.
Because if we get 2 tries, I'll take my second. 17 plus 2, 19.
Thanks.
Finally, after
somebody's got to get
dart, 2 smashes. I can't. Fuck. And finally, click. The lock opens, and you're able to open the door.
And
then a tiger eats us.
My friend in disguise goes first.
I mean,
actually, I think before any of us enter the room, maybe like a perception check of the room or something might be a solid thing.
Yeah.
So does somebody sort of like crack open the door a bit, or how do you want to do this? I don't want to be that Mercer. Never mind.
I'll crack open the door a bit and I'll do a perception check.
Okay. Do you do that quietly? I mean, you can't. Never mind. Somebody was just axing on the door. There's no quiet.
I know. Like I think it's too late for quiet.
But we
fought 2 guards and then we smashed a door.
There was murder outside the door. If there's someone in there, they heard us.
Yeah, they know we're coming.
But you just crack the door 2 inches or so and just look in. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. 21, sir.
Okay. So you look in. It's a beautiful chambers. You see, looking in right in front of the door, there's a nice large, like beautiful, like well-oiled desk with a beautiful chair behind it. There's bookshelves. There's a couple other like side tables and stuff. And then behind the table, you just see a curtain that's drawn closed. And you assume beyond that curtain is their sort of like living chambers. But right now that curtain's closed. With a 21, you also see some movement to the left of the room.
Okay. Hey, folks, there's something or someone in there. Do you folks want to try and quietly sneak in, or like do you want to like go in weapons drawn and ready to like jump them because they likely have whatever in their hands ready for us?
I mean, we might as well just go in there.
We may as well go in ready to swing, because honestly,
I'm always ready to swing, but I want to check in.
Yeah, I mean, I think as we've said, like, they know we're coming.
Ooh, what if you pretend to have me hostage because I'm disguised as the Chancellor?
That's a good one. Okay.
Who's going in first, though?
We shove her through the door by the half orc. I have Chancellor. Oh no, help me, please.
Someone who can.
That's exactly how the Chancellor speaks. Weird.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Plus, don't forget, lift from the back, give that extra foot.
Yeah, I'll just carry you in, sort of like hoisted.
Yeah.
Keep your feet pointed down. So yeah.
Yeah, so just like
Legs
the
longer.
illusion of length.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, let's do
Sounds
it.
Make
good.
sure you elongate.
Mog will just look more
Point your
threatening and
toes.
taller.
I'm very tall. Look at me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we're doing.
That's what
Yes.
we're doing.
Great. So you swing open the door, Mog, holding Bendel up, so it looks like he's taller.
Help!
And also my captive.
Yeah, and
I've
also
been
your
kidnapped.
captive.
I'm
You-
a hostage.
The
Help!
three of you hear from behind. "Ah! We're gonna take a break, and then we'll roll for initiative and find out what that was. Da, 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 da.
Oh!
So
I
dramatic.
love
Well,
it.
it's not a cat, I hope.
So get your initiative rolls ready over a break. Everyone grab a drink, get a little stretch, and we will be back in like 5 or 6 minutes. Y'all, let me put on my other screen. I can find it. I know what I'm doing for sure. Okay, we'll be right back. And we're back. Hello, everybody. If anybody joined us over break, just a quick update. So the adventuring team is up in the top of this campus building at Aemuth Adventure Academy. They have just slain two personal guards to the Chancellor Borgoth Barris, and they are about to enter his private chambers. They enter starting with Umag, the half-orc, hoisting our bard in disguise as the Chancellor. And they hear as they enter a screech, a bird-like perhaps screech from the inside. And we've all just rolled for initiative. So I will get those initiative rolls as we bring everyone back on stream here. Yeah. And that's what you see as you enter. And let me get those initiative rolls from everybody. Bendel, would you roll?
I'm rolling right now.
Nice.
I didn't roll before.
Yeah,
Shame on me.
Fine.
15.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, not bad. That's good. Ozzy, what'd you roll?
11.
11. Not bad. Pomona?
15.
Okay, 15 as well. Not bad. Aline, you said 22 you rolled in our little private chat. That's awesome.
Yes.
And then Umag.
13.
Okay. Before we go right into the fight, let's act this through. Essentially, you walk in. So you all your tokens are there, but all of you are not in there. You walk in, just Bendel and Umag in this sort of interesting tableau. To the left of you, the two of you as you enter, you see a large owl. A cage. It is outside the cage and just floating in the air. But this is no normal owl. This looks like a mutilated and distorted owl. This looks like an animal that somebody has done experiments on, has changed and tried to graft odd things, done magical things to. This owl is an aberrant owl, and it looks pissed. You get the sense that this is Borgoth's pet, or watchdog / owl, if you will. And it starts screeching as you enter the room. You get the sense that as an animal, it is probably not fooled by your disguise. And it's ready to attack you. But I will, before we start the initiative, give Umag and Bendel, since they were the first to enter the room, one free action to do whatever you want as you enter the room and see this owl.
Would animal handling help?
You could certainly try. What do you want to try to do?
To soothe the creature. Make
Sure.
it less angry sounding.
Okay. Do you want to walk over to it and touch it, or just speak to it?
Speak to it from
Okay.
a safe distance with my half-orc pal right behind me.
Great. And what do you say to try and soothe this? Like it is, like I said, it's an owl. You can tell that maybe once it was an owl, and now it is a tortured beast of some kind. But go ahead. What do you say to this owl?
I will say, what a beautiful feathered friend. You're a unique and precious creature, and I would love to admire you. Please calm yourself.
Go ahead and roll me an animal handling.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Ooh, 18.
Yeah. That was unfortunately going to be like a 20 roll, because this thing is not there anymore as like a beast of the animal kingdom. This is like a transformed creature. It looks at you and you think for half of a second that maybe you got its attention. Then it just rears up, bares its talon, and screeches again at you. Umag, do you want to try one thing before we get into initiative order?
Sure. I think first of all, I think at this point I have probably sort of gently lowered my bard friend and just been like, pat shoulder, like, okay, we're good. I'm gonna try and do. I know there was a perception check done on this room, but I'm gonna try and get like a little bit of a lay of the land, like aside from this creature in the corner, and just like see if there's anything else that could potentially be like worth keeping an eye on, since we seem to be about to fight this thing.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
17.
Okay, that's pretty good. So now that you're actually inside here, you see the most obvious things in the room is to your direct left. There is a very large cage, basically floor to ceiling and about 15 feet across. That supposedly this owl would be kept in when Borgoth needs to, put it in a cage. The cage door is very clearly open, so it looks like this owl is for the most part left to roam. You notice that there's two just piled with books, two bookshelves. You notice on the table there's a little side table to your right that just has more, like, the overarching theme of this place is books and papers sort of everywhere. You don't see anything else in this room at the moment that would cause a threat to you. It's basically just books and tables. You can't see beyond the sort of royal blue curtain that is behind the desk.
Okay.
So those are your free actions, and then we'll hop on into the initiative with a lion at the top. So you are basically, I would say, just behind the doorway. So that'll just take about 5 feet or so of your movement. No big deal. But what do you want to do?
It's screeching. So I'm going to short bow it.
Nice. You step into the room, draw your short bow, go ahead and roll to hit.
13.
A 13 does hit. It's just an owl. It's not wearing armor, so that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7.
Okay, not bad. You get a square hit, sort of right in the underbelly of this owl. It looks like you've hurt it pretty bad, but it also, again, if that was a normal owl, that shot might have even killed it. But this owl does not look anywhere near death. You definitely got a square hit in though. Do you want to do anything else? You've got all your movement. If you have any bonus actions you want to take, you've just stepped into the doorway.
I'm gonna move towards the curtain.
Okay, so you have 30 probably.
Yep.
Okay, you can move right up to it, no problem. And I'll give you a free action to go ahead and peek in if you want to.
I would like to very
much. Okay, so you pull back the curtain and peek in. Go ahead and give me just a quick perception check. I mean, I'll show you the room because you can see, but we'll see what else you pick up in the room.
Everything. I got a 22.
Okay, so you look in the room. It is indeed a chambers, a living quarters, if you will, for Borgoth Barris. You see a bed, you see a lot more bookshelves, you see a couch. You do see that there is a locked chest at the foot of the bed and a locked cabinet to the right of the bed. But you see nothing living in here. It just looks like a sleeping chambers. Okay. That's what you see.
Cool.
Okay, so that's your turn. We've got the owl is up. So this owl, again, appears to be tasked to something, and it looks like it's tasked to kill anyone that enters its master's place. So it's going to go ahead and attack the one who came the furthest into the room, and it's going to fly over to a lion. And it's going to just move, part of the way there, and from sort of above and 10 feet away from you, it's going to spew at you this green, acidic something at you. No, actually, I'm not rolling. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Ugh, 4. But can I be inspired?
Are you inspired? No.
I am
but-
inspired.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and add your d6. But I will say, so
Yeah.
you rolled a total 4.
So I rolled a 4 without inspiration.
Yeah, but just keep in
Yeah.
mind that the most that you can add is like a 6. So the most you're going to roll here is a 10.
Mhm.
I don't, you might be wasting your inspiration. Because a 10 is pretty low for a saving throw.
Yeah, let it just happen.
Okay, so this thing spews at you, and you are hit with a burning acid, and you're like, WTF, mate, like the shit. And you take. Oh shit, it rolled a 1. You take just 2 points of acid damage, but you're still pretty disturbed by this thing.
Fuck your poison, fuck your acid. I'ma live forever.
I mean, honestly, I keep rolling shit on damage, but you now know that this owl can spit acid, so weird. And it's gonna go ahead and take its second action. It's gonna go ahead and fly at you again because nobody else is really in the room except for Umag and Bendel. They're a little bit further away, so unfortunately, it's gonna then dive at you and just try and rake you with its talons. And that one I do roll. That's a 14 plus 4. That's 16 to hit.
Damn it. Yeah, it hits.
And it just rakes you sort of across the other shoulder. You're getting like, ow, ow, ow. And that's
Ows.
24 plus 6. Oh, okay, this is gonna be fine. Don't worry about this at all. Worry a little. That's 6 points of damage. Scratches you with its talons.
I need some healing when you got time.
I could probably also stand some healing if anybody is passing
Good to
out
know.
healing spells.
Yeah, you got pretty damaged in the last battle.
Some
Yeah.
people may still have potions too, right?
Yeah, I
Check
think we
your-
all do.
Oh yeah,
We all
none
have
of us
those.
use
I
your
think we all
potions.
do.
And keep in mind that you can take or give a potion as a bonus action. You have to be right next to somebody, but you can feed them a potion as a bonus action. So keep that in mind. That's the owl's turn. And you all have seen that. Whether or not you're quite in the room yet, this is a weird, disturbing owl that can spit acid and rake you with talons. So nobody's too super happy about that. And that's its turn. Pomona, you're up. Oh, actually, Pomona or Bendel, we both rolled 15s. So what are your dex modifiers? The one with the higher dex modifier goes first. Bendel's was 1, I remember from last time. Pomona, what's your modifier over your dexterity? The little number.
0.
Oh, okay. So Bendel, you're first.
I'm gonna heal somebody.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
great.
heal. Who am I healing?
I mean,
Mog, how much life do you have left?
I'm down to 10.
I'm down to 7.
I mean, I assume our other healer will heal the other person subsequently. So I'll pick a person.
I mean, as you said, we do also have potions and stuff, and
True.
Yeah.
also, is there a distance limit on your spells?
I need to be touching the person. I think it's cure wounds. I have to touch the person.
yeah, healing word is spoken, so it's a little bit farther. Cure wounds, you have to touch them, but you're fine. Like, it's a relatively small room, so you can walk over to either of them. I mean, right now you're immediately next to Umag, but a lion's only, 20 feet away or something? Let me see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 20, 25 feet away, so.
I'm gonna heal my orc pal who was hoisting me so helpfully earlier.
So you are right next to Umag, you reach out.
And then I have to cast it, right?
Yeah, go ahead and hit cast, and also like roll the dice. I think it's 2d4 plus 2, or
Wait a sec. I pressed the button. There's things in the way. Do I click the effect thing where it says 1d8 plus 2?
that's right. Yeah.
I got a 7.
Ooh.
So Umag, you heal 7 points.
Thank you, friend.
7 points.
You feel great. You feel great. So that's your action. You still have a bonus action if you like.
Sorry. Bonus actions are.
You can probably
What,
only do
moving?
inspiration, but how
I've
many
used both
inspirations
of
a
the
day?
inspiration.
You
Yeah,
cast them both already, eh?
I've
So you
used both of them already.
Yeah. So you can take a potion, which you don't need right now, but keep that in mind for future, so that you can move also still on your turn if you want.
Can I check out this table that's near me? There's like the bottle and the
Yeah,
I'm
this one
I'm
over
gonna
here.
just head over there, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the fight, but I'm gonna stay out of the fight. Maybe peek at some things in the room while the fight's happening.
Yeah, roll me a
I
quick
feel like
perception
that's a
check
good
just to
idea.
see if
Alright.
you see what's on the table here.
Perception. Ha. Okay.
Yeah.
No. 6.
No.
There's some papers.
No.
They're written in a language you don't understand. And it looks like there's an old wine bottle from last night type of thing. You weren't the only one partying. That's all you see. So that's your turn. Now, Pomona, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to go and heal the lion.
Okay.
And
So you
I
walk
am
out.
gonna
Do you have to
cast-
touch?
I'm going to use. I am going to go over there because I'm going to attack the bird too. So I'm going to
Okay.
use, but I'm going to use healing word this time.
Okay.
So I don't have to touch.
Um,
And I just rolled an 8.
Nice.
Thank you very kindly. I'm at full health.
Yes. So you make sure you mark off your spells. You've cast
Mhm.
healing word, so that's your action. Oh no, that's a bonus action for you. Never mind. So you can
Okay,
still
that's-
attack. Yeah.
And I'm going to swing at the bird.
Amazing. So the bird is floating just sort of above your head, but within reach. So go ahead and swing away. Roll to hit.
Actions, roll with my mace to hit.
Nice.
Oh, I did damage by accident. Let me do that again.
Mhm. The anticipation.
10.
Patient.
10 unfortunately does not hit. It is just an owl, but it manages to like out of your way. You're not as adept or used to swinging at things above your head, so it manages to just kind of float out of your way. But you've healed your friend up to full, so that felt like a pretty successful turn, all said and done. Umag, what you doing?
I guess I'm gonna go over there and swing at the bird. I don't know. There's something nagging at me about this situation, friends. Something about this feels like the answer is not just kill the bird. I feel like there's more to it, and I haven't figured out what yet.
Is there some way for you to grab the bird?
I mean, I can try. What would that even?
Stick it in the cage.
Well, Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I can try. I don't know what that would. Yeah, I mean, I can try to try and go over there and just like the bird out of the sky, like.
Might explode into acid on top of all of us for all we know if we do it.
But I can try it if that's what.
You were
It's literal animal
tall enough.
handling.
Do it.
Okay,
That would
sure.
be that would be a grapple. So we'll probably do a contested, strength versus dex. But first, let's get you over there. So you're gonna,
try
I
this.
think you're probably super cool, and you'd probably just jump over the table. I imagine, because like that's cooler, right? And do the slide
Sure.
across the table,
Yeah,
right?
the way
I mean,
people
just
do
a
over like cars,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
superhero move, and you land right sort of in front and below the bird. The owl, I don't know, is an owl considered a bird? Don't worry about it. And so you want to try and grab it. It's big. It's big, right? Even for you, it's not.
It's
Owls
not
are
like
huge. Yeah, like it would be like a full-on like try and grab it like this big,
yeah. Okay,
it's above
let's
you.
do it.
But we would do. So we'll do you will do strength, I imagine, and they're going to do a contested dex. So go ahead and roll me a straight strength check.
Okay. That ain't gonna do it. That was
Yeah, because I got a 19.
Yeah, I got a 7, so that's not gonna. That ain't gonna do it.
It's diving out of your way. You can definitely try again. That's how it's going to work if you want to keep trying to grab it. But this turn, it manages to sort of like out of your grasp. You still have a bonus action if you want to. I really can't wait to see you rage. I hope that's coming.
I think this is the time. I think this feels like about the right time to hit to rage. So let's do her.
What does it look like when you rage?
I think it's very like Hulk, but I think there's not much of like ripping of shirts because Umag doesn't really wear a lot of clothing, to be honest. So it's more just like Umag mad, and then just like Umag is very poetic, guys.
Yeah.
Don't even.
That really moved
Umag
me.
is a poet. I know. Umag is very moving.
So you can tell that Umag is even more pissed than usual. So that's good. Okay, sorcerer friend. You're still just hovering at the door, and you're like, "This is a whole thing." What would you like to do?
I have a question. Do I speak owl?
No.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'll just try to attack it too. I will go over there. You know what? Let's try. The bow went so well last time. Let's try that again.
Then you don't need to move at all. If you don't want to, you've got plenty of range for a bow. Go ahead and roll to
stay
attack.
right
Maybe
there.
I'm next to the bird.
This can only go well.
Oh god.
Thanks, Pomona, for healing.
It did not
me.
go well.
Oh my god, what'd you roll this
God,
time?
fucking damn it.
6.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's not a crit, so
Yeah. You didn't, hit any of your friends, but you also did not hit the
Great.
bird. The bow or the arrow flies right by and like hits the like curtain right behind it. This heavy, like sort of drapey navy blue drape behind it, and just like clatters to the floor. You have missed, but you've got a bonus action and a movement if you want, or you can stay where you are.
What is the bonus action?
Well, let's see if you have any bonus actions. You might not right now. You have something called Expeditious Retreat which doubles your movement. Not really important in a small confined space like this. And you can take a potion, which you don't really need right now. So I would say there's not a lot available to you right now.
So you know what? I'm gonna go over with Bendel and see if anything's going on with that table.
See if there's any wine left in the bottle, or like.
Yeah, basically that's all I'm good for at this point.
A little hair of the dog.
Yep. Yeah. That happens. That's your turn. Okay, and then we're back at the top of the order with a lion.
All of the stabbing, all of the piercing, you put acid on me.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna... I know I'm really close to it, but I like shooting it with a bow.
Mm-hmm. So you can take a couple steps back. Do know that if you step back, so this close is disadvantaged to try and hit it with a bow because it's literally right there. Or you can move back, but if you move away, it gets an attack of opportunity on you as you walk away. So it's up to you.
So I can't disengage and then turn around.
Oh yeah, you can though.
Okay.
As a row, you can disengage, move away, and then take your action. Absolutely.
Disengage, move away, and then take a shot.
Perfect. You do a cool ass roguey dive, run back, pull out your bow.
So I rolled a 13.
A 13 hits. Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Roll me some damage.
And that's right, another 7.
Oh my god, amazing. So again, you think that like 2 shots like that would have definitely killed a normal owl. This is nowhere near a normal owl. It's hurt, but it's still flying quite competently. It's not too busted at all, surprisingly. That's your turn. Now the owl is up. Now that everybody is in the room, this owl does a huge with its wings and screeches. Blood curdling, literally in your veins. It feels like your ear are gonna pop and your brain is swelling in your head. It just, I'm not gonna yell into a mic because I'd literally do that to all y'all. But that's what happens. Everybody, roll me I want to make sure I do this right. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Nice.
Is that where it says con? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Top left little box. Yeah, con.
24.
Nice.
6.
13.
1.
A lion
Plus
and
1.
Pomona, you are glued to the spot. Your whole body shuts down for a second, and everything sort of clamps up, and you can't move. You're considered stunned for this round.
Okay.
So at this moment, you can't move. The other three have saved, and you're able to like shake off that like horrible. It was like nails on a chalkboard times 50. It was horrible, and you see two of your friends just sort of clenched in place. Then this thing is going to go ahead, and now the nearest thing is probably Umag, and it's just going to go ahead and try and talons at her, and that is not great. Nope, that's a 6 to hit.
That'll not do it.
And
Nope.
thankfully, you're not stunned, so you are able to, like, you're pretty tall, so you're pretty close to it, and you're able to just move a little bit out of the way. That's the owl's turn. Pomona, you're stunned. Unfortunately, you can't do anything. You, inside yourself, you're trying to will yourself to move, but you're racked, and everything is clenched, and you can't seem to move. That's your turn. Bendel, you're up.
So, sorry, are the two people that are physically closest to the bird stunned? One of them stunned?
No, just Pomona and the lion seems to have been really affected by this like horrible screech from this owl.
And I'm the other one that's close to the owl, so I'm still good to go.
I could try rapiering it, I suppose. I mean, give it a shot. Move and rapier.
So you move up here. Yep, you're plenty of room to get up there. So you'd have to move right up next to it, which no worries. You're right there, sort of like surrounding this thing right where this curtain is. And you go ahead and try and stab up. You might need to like give it a little jump yourself to reach it, but like
stand on the table.
Yeah. Rapier's long.
Yeah.
Dagger.
The ceiling is not that high, so the bird can't go that high, so you're fine. It's cute though. You kind of got to boost yourself a bit. Anyways, go ahead and roll to hit.
Which is that? Am I rolling?
So next to your rapier, where it says a +3 or a plus whatever.
The rapier. Ha 4.
Oh my god, no. You didn't quite boost yourself enough, or when you did, it kind of like put you off balance, and you just, this owl's, not wearing any armor, but is relatively quick, so it's able to just kind of out of your way as well. But you do have this thing quite surrounded at this point. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I can't move back now, can I? I've moved, so that's it? Okay. What options do I have at this point?
So you don't have any other bardic inspirations. You've used them all. You can take a potion, but you're not hurt enough yet, so you probably don't have bonus actions at the moment. I think that's all you can do.
Is healing one of their bonus actions, like the healing touch?
Let's see if that's a bonus action for you, Bendel. Although, no, you're out of spells as well. You're out of first level spells. You can still cast your cantrips if you can think of creative ways to use them right now, but you are out of spells, and you are out because you've used Cure Wounds, Turn Person, Disguise Self today.
Could I minor illusion then to like distract the beast and make it think there's another something in the room?
Sure. What do you do?
Maybe it's not going to attack me. I'm its owner. Ha ha ha. No.
It's an animal. It senses more than like visual, so it knows that you're not.
Can I make an illusion of like another bird showing up that looks threatening?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You cast minor illusion. Where do you want to put the bird in the space?
Put it further ahead of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the opposite side, like.
Okay, so they're let's say like somewhere over here type thing, or on the other side.
I cannot see your pointer. Oh, so yeah, like in that, on
Yeah,
that,
somewhere over here.
yeah.
Okay, so over
the
here,
bird knows that it can see it, right? So close
Yeah.
enough so the bird can detect it. Yeah.
so it's gonna go. So you go ahead and like, what is this bird that you like magically apparate look like?
It's the middle of combat. I've never done this before in combat. I just
Mm-hmm.
graduated from adventurer school.
Excuses,
It's gonna be like the same freaking bird.
Raven. Hello, Raven.
There's two
I
of
don't know.
you.
This is like a giant owl. I don't know.
So it's like, it's a twin basically on a slightly smaller scale because it is a minor illusion. It's sort of like you disguised as Borgoth. This illusion is like a kind of smaller version of this bird that just sort of appears. Let me roll. I'm gonna roll it a perception check to see if it is distracted by it. It's distracted for a moment, so I'm gonna give it disadvantage. / give the next attack advantage on it because it starts to look over there and then like, wow, what the hell? I'm really good at owl. I don't know what an owl sounds like. Oh no, we lost our sorcerer again. Why? That's okay. It's not our turn
There
yet.
was
It's
wine
all
left
good.
in that
She
glass.
started drinking again, and
Yeah, just the leftover
She was
wine.
by
in the
that
corner.
bottle.
Serious. Okay, great. That's awesome. That was your turn, Umag. You're up.
okay. Do y'all want me to make another attempt at catching this thing? Or
Throw
should
it
I-
in the cage.
Stunned. No opinion. Stunned.
True.
Well, you as a
Bad.
player could have an opinion.
I, as a
Um,
player, I think you should. I want to know what's up with this bird.
Stella, since it's distracted, would it have a disadvantage for dexterity for being able to grapple it?
Yeah, sure. That's the next. If that's the next thing you try and do to it,
Grapple
yeah.
it.
Oh
God
no!
damn it,
What?
we lost our grappler.
Whoa! No! Oh no! People are just leaving. Oh wait, back. Okay, hold on. There we go. You're back.
sorry, I just like blooped out for a second, but
And then you blooped back. You're good.
yeah, I'm good.
So yeah, I think you should grapple it because it's at a disadvantage from being distracted.
Yes. So, multiple things here.
Mhm.
One, because I am raging, I also have advantage on strength checks.
You do.
So that helps.
That helps a lot.
I was also wondering about doing something wild, like getting creative and using like a bedroll or something like that I've got in my kit and trying to like use that as like an extra thing to help.
Sure.
I don't know whether that's like a thing that appears in mechanics, but either way, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we can call your bonus action will be pulling this bedroll out of your pack,
Yeah.
and then you can go ahead and do strength check with advantage, and I'm taking a dexterity with disadvantage. So let's see if you can get this owl. Yeah, for sure. Oh my god, I rolled a 2 and a 1, so it doesn't really matter what you roll.
I rolled 2 14s, so
Yeah. So you manage to take out this bedroll, throw it on this owl, and you've kind of
Like-
got it wrapped in like this very large package in front of you. And it is fighting and screaming, but you've kind of got it in your hands now. What do you want to do?
I'm going to
Just
attempt
got
to,
your
like,
movement left.
I'm going to attempt to like hustle it over to the cage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk over. I'm going to give you half movement because you're carrying something. So, you'll get almost all the way over to the cage. Let's see how far you get. You get, you'll be close on the other side of the table with this owl. Yoink. And then we'll put that right on top of you. There we go. Amazing. Okay. So for the moment, you've got this thing in your hands. Everybody else feels relatively safe for the moment. That's your turn. Great.
Yep.
And our sorcerer is back. She took a minute to drink the wine from the bottle, but I think she's back. Sly, are you with us? Oh no, is she frozen?
Oh no.
Oh no.
That
Oh no, I
wine
think
was
she's frozen.
oozy.
Okay, yep. We'll go to the top of the order, and as soon as she's back, we'll jump her in. Aline, unfortunately, you are stunned from the effect of this owl. That's your turn. It's the owl's turn again. It's going to try and get out of its capture right now.
course
So
it
I'm
is.
just going to go ahead and roll another dexterity check versus your strength. So you can still roll advantage because you're raging. I'm going to roll just 1 this time. It's no longer nope. And I rolled a 3 this time.
Am I doing a saving throw or just a standard?
Just standard advantage strength check. So unless you roll 2 1s, you're good.
No, I rolled a 21. So.
Amazing. Yeah. So this
So got
bird
it.
for now is stuck in this thing. It's like and trying to get out, but for the moment you have it in your arms.
She cracks his neck a little bit.
Pretty friggin' cool idea. Pomona,
Oh, I'm awake again.
you're awake.
Okay.
And the effect was for 1 turn.
All right.
Oh wait, Sly's back. We're gonna jump our sorcerer in
Okay,
real
good.
quick. I think she's good now. So what you missed was Umag managed to capture this bird, this giant owl, in a big like bedroll, and she's sort of holding it as it's struggling. But right now it's under wraps. But it's your
Okay.
turn. Is there anything you'd like to do to assist? Do you want to just wait it out? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm apparently pretty useless. So why don't I just see what's going on with this table next to me and see if there's anything interesting there? Because I'm just lost as to what's going on.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Do better than me.
We've got a 11.
Okay. You don't have a lot of time. It's still sort of mid-battle, but within 11, you take a quick peek, and it looks like there are. It's a book of like contracts. Essentially, it's like a ledger, and it looks like Borgath has been hiring a bunch of people to do different. It's kind of listed as guard duty, but you get the sense now that this could have been contracts for some of those bandits you met, could have been contracts for these guards that you killed outside, but you basically found like a ledger book. But you don't have a lot of time to really, read. First date, you know what I mean? So that's what you find on the table. And
Cool.
That's your turn. And then where were we in an order? Pomona, right? Pomona, what do you want to do?
Does our bard go first?
Here he went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My turn. I am gonna wait it out
Okay.
because the
Okay.
bird is.
You can
gone.
hold your turn for like an action. So like if you're like, oh, if the bird gets out, I'm gonna hit it with my mace, or like so you can do a named action that you hold if that thing triggers it.
All right.
Is there something you want to hold?
I'm gonna hold. Hitting it with my mace should it escape.
Okay. You can't also hold your movement, so it's up to you if you want to move towards that way or stay where you are.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
In case it
So if it comes in range, you're gonna hit it with your mace.
Yep.
Awesome. So you're holding your turn, and then we've got oh no, I did you're totally right. Bendel should have gone first, but that's okay. You're holding your action, didn't mess anything up really. Bendel, what do you want to do? Or do you want to hold an action?
Does somebody need healing? I could heal.
Oh, you're out
Is
of
anybody
heals.
injured?
Yeah, you're out of spells.
Yeah. You have your potion though. You could give to somebody or take yourself, but you're out of spells.
I
That's
think
true.
we're all
That's
pretty
true.
okay right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Umag is the only person with damage, and even with the damage she has more life than all of the rest of us.
Yeah,
I have a
exactly.
little
So
bit,
not-
but I'm still good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you did get hit.
Am
Sorry.
we out of spells? I have one more spot I have 3 spell slots, and I've only cast 2 spells.
You cast Disguise Self, Cure Wounds, and then didn't you cast Charm Person earlier in the day on somebody? If not,
I think
whatever.
that
you
was
can-
the previous day,
Oh, okay.
wasn't it?
Then might have just still been marked off from that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you have one more spell. I'm not
Oh,
that
actually,
particular.
wait. Did you try to charm one of the guards?
I was sweet talking. I didn't cast a spell though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
I think the
persuasion.
attempted charm person was from like a previous day, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, that's fine. Then you got another spell if you want to do something.
Who wants a healing?
Pomona's the only one hurt right now.
I'd
Yeah.
rather you saved it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'd say that.
I'm just
No
scratched.
problem.
We still have the big boss.
Okay. Gosh. Can I
You could
assist
search
with
something or like
getting the beast into the cage somehow? Backup? Does Umag need backup?
Stella, since the owl's under wraps, there's technically nothing guarding the indigo drape. Can't Bendel just go into the next room?
Totally. You pull open
Dramatic
the drape
flourish.
and you walk into the room. There, it's what you sort of saw here. Let me. Nope, that's not the right one. This is the one that I need to show you. You just kind of like look into the room, and you see a bedroom. And like I said, so there's a chest on the ground that's locked. There's an armoire that's locked, and a couch, tons of books again, and that's what you see. Is there anything you want to do in there?
Investigation, perception.
Okay, yeah. If you want to investigate a specific
Searching.
thing, it's investigation. If you just want to kind of look around, it's perception.
Okay. I can't investigate the locked chest because I'm not going to be the one unlocking it. I'm just going to leave that for our rogue. There. I see. Like, is that a book on the nightstand?
Yep.
Let's check that out.
Okay, so you go over to the nightstand and pick up the book. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
And also, what languages do you speak?
Common and Dwarvish.
Okay. This
Got
book,
a 5.
great, because this book is in Elvish.
Cool. Can I?
You
tell
do
it's in
not
Elvish?
understand it. Borgoth is an elf, so a lot of the stuff in here is in Elvish. Some of it's in Common. There are different languages as well, but this appears to be handwritten, perhaps a journal or something, but it's definitely in Elvish, so you cannot read it.
Dear diary, today I was a jerk to students.
Yeah.
today I got turned into a cat.
Meow. And there's a paw print. Okay, so that's your turn, and you're chilling. You're chilling in the back room. It's nice. It's nice back here. They got some sweet ass chambers.
There's no
heads
acid
and
spewing murder owls back here.
No murdering owls in the back. It's nice.
It's the VIP room. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That's your turn. Umag, you got this owl.
And I'm going to attempt to get it into that cage.
Okay, you go ahead and bring it over to the cage here, and roll me one more. I mean, you're going to keep winning these probably because you got advantage, but roll me one more strength contested with Dex to try, and this owl is going to try not let you put it in the cage, obviously. I rolled, that's a 16 total.
It's like a
Ooh,
cat
I'm gonna
with
fail. I
paws
got
on
a
the
12 and a 13.
Oh!
Question,
Just as you're kind of taking it, like pushing it in, it's able to take that moment of like you switching the position of your hand and just dive out.
But question,
and-
would it not have a disadvantage since it can't see you because it's in the bedroll?
No, no, because it's just trying to move. It doesn't
I'm
have
trying,
to see.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's not really a visual check. So it just kind of runs away. You're there. We'll call that your action. You've still got a bonus action if there's anything. I don't think you have anything right now because you're already raging. That's your turn. Oh my god, I thought I was like, oh no, that you're never getting out of this. But that was a pretty good roll. Okay, so the owl is once again free. And it's pissed.
Yeah, no, it's
Is it-
real angry.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
close enough for
raging.
me to hit it?
You know what? Because I'm a kind DM, let's just say it went that way.
Okay.
You
So
can
I'm
go
going
ahead
to use
and
my
benevolent.
reserved move and smack it with my mace.
go ahead. Roll to hit.
Okay. Sorry, gotta get back on actions. $21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Very nice.
Go ahead and roll for damage. 3 points of damage. Okay. This thing is still going strong. Yeah, it's a tough it's sort of like half constructed, half natural creature that only a sorcerer or a wizard would probably know how to do this kind of work on a beast. That's Umag's turn. That's your held action. We're back to our sorcerer friend in the corner. What do you want to do?
Can I cast a spell on it?
Yes. What do you want to cast?
Poison spray. I have to be within 10 feet, but
Amazing. Yes. So you can move on over.
Okay.
Where do you want to go? Like around the table? Do you want to do the cool jump on the table? Do it like
yeah,
face to
let's
face?
just jump right on the table.
Yeah, F yeah.
Tuck and
You
roll.
up, do the superhero jump on the table thing, and then you go ahead and cast acid spray. Is that a save on my behalf? I'll look. Spells. Poison spray.
Poison spray.
Yeah, I do a save. So I do a Constitution saving throw. It's a 14 save. Oh, and it needs a 13. So you go ahead and like jump on this table and you cast out this like that looks very much like the acid that came out of it, and it you feel like it's looking at you and saying "ha, fuck you," because it's able to just like shake off this acid. And you think that maybe it's because it does the same thing, it's able to have a certain amount of like resistance to it. So unfortunately that doesn't do damage, but it looked really cool.
Well, great.
Yeah, but it did
But
save
I'm doing
against
my
it.
job.
Yeah. You looked great. You cast a spell. It looked really cool, but this thing did save against it. Do you want to do anything else? I mean, I think that's your turn. You don't got a lot of bonuses at this level, so you're just standing on this table looking badass in your
Just
purple
keep
tiefling
posing.
glory. Great.
Can I
And we're
cast
back
Beyonce fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Minor illusion, wind.
Yeah.
Free action. There's just wind in the room, and you don't know why.
Perfect.
It's just the flapping of the wings, just
Yeah.
creating
Yeah.
a breeze.
It looks great.
I like
Slow mo. Time slows down for like 3 seconds too, and it looks really great. Okay, we're back at the top. Elian, what do you want to do? You're across the room over here.
I'm
This owl is free again.
Shooting a bow.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
Bow and arrow. Okay. 19.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
8.
Oh, good hit. Shit. Okay, this thing is starting to look damaged now. You feel like you finally got through whatever like weird magical incantations and mutations is on this thing, and it's starting to look pretty damaged.
You realize this is stronger than the guards because it's already taken 24 points of damage?
It's taken 25
Whoa.
points of damage by my
25.
count.
Oh, my
Yeah.
mistake. 25.
It's very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God
The-
damn.
Usually, like, this is a mass generalization, but usually things that are like remotely magic in some way are usually stronger than like those were just like guards that didn't have any particular magical powers. Some magical things tend to be harder to get. Just in the Stellaverse, I don't know about any other plane of existence, you know. So do you want to move or do anything else?
How far is it to get on the other side of the curtain?
Not that far. Let's see. Yeah, you can totally get there. You got your 25 feet or whatever.
30.
30. Yeah. So you can get right in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna disengage and then take my movement for 30, please.
Yeah, you don't even need to disengage because you're not right next to the thing. You can just boot over there.
Cool, even
And
better.
yeah, there you are.
Oh yeah, I'm in position for the trunk. I love
Yeah,
it.
I fancy that. So that's your turn. Now it's the owl. It's very pissed, and it's very pissed at Umag. So it's gonna just swivel around in the air and spit some acid at you. So go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. It didn't like that, not for 1 minute. I keep losing my d8s, so
13.
Oh no, you just missed. The save is 14, which I shouldn't tell you, but I just did. So you take, oh, not too bad, just 3 points of acid damage.
Oh, that's
And then
bad.
after it spits that acid at you, as you look down and you're like, ow, it's gonna dive at you with its talons as well. And that is that's pretty good. A 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, but less damage. I rolled a 1 again on damage. Why? That's only 2 points of damage.
That's
Not
for the best.
complaining.
Yeah, not bad on a barbarian. I need to start attacking the sorcerer. No offense, but she's pretty squishy.
I know, it's like I take a lot of hits.
Yeah.
And you're not killing me, so.
Oh, but it's gonna go for the one that tried to like wrap it in a blanket and put it in a cage.
I guess.
So that's the owl's turn, and Pomona, you're up.
Bendel is up.
Bendel is up because you have the same. Anyways, Bendel, you're up.
I'm slightly more dexterous.
Yes.
I haven't done a perception check on this room, have I? I just did investigation to the side table.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
I'll do a
I love that
perception.
y'all are just like living a different life up in that room.
Over here, bye.
It's just a bird. It's fine. I'm not just gonna the bird. It's whatever. I'm just okay. Investigations. Let's see. Ooh. I got a 20.
Okay, a natural 20?
What did I investigate?
Well,
I did a 17 plus 3.
Okay. It should have been perception, but whatever. We'll just take that roll. It doesn't really matter. You look around the room. You do notice, shit ton of books again. The main two things you notice about this room is that there are very heavy, distinct locks on both the chest and the cabinet. Nothing else seems like out of place or anything. It just looks like, a teacher's chamber with tons of books, really cozy furnishings. That's really the only thing that feels like, okay, why are these like really complicated, really intense locks on stuff in somebody's bedroom?
Because their mom snoops.
Sorry?
I said because their mom snoops.
Yeah. It's full of evil secrets from our villainous chancellor. I'm picturing like the Star Wars guy. Chancellor, what's his name? Anyway. So, okay, I've done a spell and now I can move.
Yep, you can. Yeah, you can move is basically all you have left on this turn. So you have your like 25 feet of movement wherever you want to go.
I'm gonna like stand near the curtain to be like closer to the folks fighting the monster owl.
In case they all start dying, and whatever.
Or if they need some battle music, perhaps. Fight the bird, fight the bird, fight the bird, give it the bird.
Give it the bird. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. And that's your turn. And now, Pomona, for real.
Okay, I'm smack it with the mace.
Smack it with the mace. You walk up to it. You're a little 10 feet here and smack it with the mace. Go ahead and roll for attack.
16 plus 3.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for dommage.
4.
Quel dommage.
Quel dommage that was. Do you want to do anything else on this turn?
So my bonus actions are, it says 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah, it just means you can carry 2 weapons.
I can't actually smack it.
No, you don't have, because you aren't able to attack on your bonus action or anything with your class. So
Nope,
that's
I got
nothing
nothing else.
Okay, so that's your turn. I'm assuming you don't want to move.
No, I'm staying here. I'm fighting this out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Umag.
Umag is angry and is just gonna smack this bird with a great axe.
Sure, great. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Gonna try anyway.
Aim for one of its wings. Cut it off.
14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That is an 8.
8. Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, this thing is starting to look pretty busted. Is there anything that you want to move or do anything, or are you just gonna chill?
I'm gonna chill. Actually, sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to figure out. When I'm raging, I get +2 melee damage with strength weapons. I assume that.
Oh yeah,
counts
so
here?
2 more damage.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. This guard owl is not looking its best. Ugh! That's your turn. All right, sorcerer, come on, give it to me.
All right, I think I'm just gonna run up to it and hit it with a dagger.
Nice. Jump
Do
off
it.
the table, run up
Jump
to it. Whoop. Dagger. Roll to hit.
18.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll me some damage on that.
Damage is 3.
3 damage. Okay, each little bit, you like it's starting to molt. It's like there's chunks of flesh and chunks of feathers just falling off this
Ew.
owl. It's evil. Don't worry about it. It's not like a nice, like snowy owl in the woods.
It's not
you
the
know what I mean?
owl's fault.
Well, you
It's
know.
also not
It's been
really an owl.
modified.
Yeah, it's not really an owl anymore at this point. You know what
We
I
are
mean?
putting it out of its misery.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's busted looking. You daggered the hell out of this owl. Back to the top. A lion. You are next to this luck chest.
Sleight of hand check.
Sure. Yeah, what are you
Because I
trying
wanna
to
try to
do,
open it.
first of all? Okay, you're trying to open
I
it?
want to unlock the chest.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check. Add +2 for your lockpicking tools.
Cool. So let's clear that. Ugh, only a 9.
It doesn't open, and you take 6 points of acid damage. It appears that it is also trapped with the same kind of little acid darts that were in the front door, and you did not check for traps on this one.
No, I did not.
Nope. So that sucked, and for some reason your shoulders are like targets today, and you're just like ow, 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 ow. And that hurt. So not great, and you were not able to unlock it with a 9. Although now you've triggered the trap, so that's good, I guess. That's your action. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
I'll come back to this. I'm gonna move over to the Elvish book.
Okay, you move over to the Elvish book, and you can read Elvish, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you pick it up, and we'll do the check on it next turn.
Mhm.
And that's your turn. It's the owl is up again, and this time it's going to turn on the thing that just stabbed it. And first of all, Ozzy, roll me a Constitution saving throw. So up in the corner. Oh, we lost somebody again, but I'm sure they'll be back.
14.
14 just saves.
Yay.
So you are able to just, like, the acid hits you, and maybe it's your demonic blood, or maybe you know it was coming, but you're able to just sort of like, flick it away and resist the acid damage. But it's pissed, and it's going to dive down at you with its talons. Oh, God, that's not very good. It's a 13 hit. Your AC at the top of the sheet.
Armor class 13.
Oh, yeah, so it hits. The attack on a tie hits. So you, don't worry, this is not going to be a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. You only take 3 points of piercing damage from the talons. So take off 3 points off your HP. I think that's the first hit I got on our little sorcerer. I mean, then Bendel, you're up.
Oh my goodness. I'm scared to engage this bird, but it's not dead yet. So I think I'm gonna like run up and attempt to like rapier it again.
Okay, let's see if you can make it. You probably can, right? Oh yeah, it's fine. This room I keep thinking is bigger. It's
Poke
just a
it.
room. It's not that big. You run up and you try and stab the owl. Go ahead and
Stab.
roll an attack.
Okay, which is the rapier.
Le rapier. Oui.
The piercing damage done
Yes.
from the rapier.
Yes, but
It's
roll
two.
to see if you hit
It's
first.
two. It's two.
You do
I'm
not.
not here to smash heads. I'm here to sing songs.
It's
I
you
did
know
two.
it's flying, so it's just
It's
out of your reach, and you
so
really
high
needed to
up.
jump a little
And
higher.
I'm so short.
You're just a little man, just a little man, and
I'll sing
that
a
does
great
not
song
hit.
about this.
And that's your turn. You've really got this thing cornered though, and surrounded. It flies, so it's feels a little less encumbered, but there you are. That was your turn. I give you an A for effort as well. Pomona, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna smack it again.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
are.
got.
Roll to
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I am. 16.
That hits. Roll for dommage.
Got it. 7.
Nice. Okay.
Did I squish it?
You did not squish it yet, but it's
Oh.
it's definitely starting to like shudder a bit with each flap of its wings. It's looking like a busted. Well, it already looked like a busted owl, but now it's like looking like a busted owl. You know what I mean? It's not having a great day. It doesn't like you. It's not succeeding at its job. It's going to get a poor performance report if it survives. Anyways, where are we at? Umag, you're up.
I'm also gonna smack that.
Smack that owl.
Smack that owl.
Things got weird. It's fine.
Things did get real weird. That is not gonna hit. I don't think. That's an 11.
It does not hit. No. It's got a pretty low AC, but not that low. Unfortunately, that doesn't hit. But you can make a move if you want, or just stay cornering this owl so you can smack that owl again.
I'll just stay here.
Great.
Ready to smack that owl.
Yep. Ozzy, you're up.
I too will smack that owl with my dagger again.
Good. Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna get T-shirts that say "Smack That Owl." Oh, that'd be so weird if you saw that. I'd be like, "What is happening?"
Like what?
Like,
Why? Could you not though? Okay.
What
roll
are
to
the kids saying
We
these
gotta-
days? What?
right.
21 on that smack.
Holy shit! That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some dommage.
3.
Okay. It's getting busted, but it's still. Oh wait.
Why won't it die?
No fuck. Okay, I take it back. Tell me how you smacked that owl. But you don't because it's a dagger. How you stab it?
No, I smacked it with the dagger.
Dagger smacked it.
I dagger smacked it.
That's actually cool.
In
Oh
the
my
face.
god. Here's an idea. Here's an offer, as they say in the improv communities. You take your dagger, you do one of those cool ass things where you throw it in the air and you like catch it, and then you just like hit it with the butt of it. And like because you were on the table, as you're jumping off the table, you just kind of like smack that owl from the top, and it hits
That's what
the
happened.
floor. Yeah,
That's
right?
what happened.
That's what I thought you meant this whole time. And with the last it's not the owl sound at all. The owl
was
has
also
been
a dolphin.
snapped for the last time. And all is quiet.
Yay! You did it!
And I will stop.
I'm
the
waiting for the
dramatic
other
music
two to drop now. Unless that
and
was the
tell
other
me what you want to do now.
Search the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's a
Search
lot
this
to
room.
search. So
I really think we should steal the ledger, and I want to read the Elvish book.
Okay. So Aline, you go ahead over to the book and you start reading. I'm not going to make you do a check or anything because it's literally just like, it's essentially a journal, but it's not, it's not like this is not some kind of fantasy game, where people just write their thoughts out. It is though, but it's you can kind of tell that it's worded in the sense of like, today I was able to recruit students to do the job of the whatever, and it's not flat out saying like, oh, I'm recruiting students to steal from other students, but you could probably infer that. Give me an insight check.
Okay. Not very good. Only a 3.
Yeah, you don't really know if this would count as proof. To you, maybe it feels like it does, but you know more information than the average person was. This doesn't feel. It's hard to say.
You said you wanted to steal it, right? If we could
I
show
steal
it
the
to
ledger.
Right.
So there were
We
2
could show
books.
that
There's
to
the book in the front
Let's-
room. I want to steal the ledger, and I'm going to steal the journal as well.
Should probably
Okay.
steal both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and pocket the journal, and you pocket the ledger.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to take a look through the desk in the front room.
Yeah,
see
you
if
take
there's
a look
anything
through
in
the
there.
desk. Roll me an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's useless. That's a 4.
So
It's the desk.
you actually don't find much in this desk at all. It does seem like mostly school papers, like a calendar and things about the school and different school events that he has to like go to and oversee. There's not much to find there.
Ozzy, a lot of the books in the library basically are sorcery books. Did you want to check them to see if anything stands out to you?
Yes.
Great.
Yes. What? I will look at the spines of the book.
Okay.
Of the books.
So you start just kind of like scanning the spines of the books to see if there's anything you recognize or anything that stands out to you. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
19.
Okay.
Right.
With a 19, you pick out an odd amount of books on charm spells and persuasion spells, which seems shady. These kinds of things are generally looked down upon. Sorry, Bard, but it is considered quite an offense to put somebody under a charm spell or otherwise influence people's minds. That's considered like illegal and even more so immoral. And so there's magic in this world, but controlling somebody's mind is considered still like sort of the worst thing you could do. And it seems like there's a lot of books here that have to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to examine this owl corpse thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check or a medicine check.
Let me see. Skills. Sorry. So catching this. Medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 13.
Okay, so this is it's considered an aberration. So it's considered something that was, a living creature that has been altered magically and otherwise to do, the bidding of this person. You get the sense it's sort of like the equivalent of like magical surgery. And they've created an aberration, a horror kind of to be essentially their guard dog, it seems to you.
This seems like more evidence of extremely shady dealings. Like, I don't think that this is what our principal should be doing. So,
I will say that there's still the locked cabinet and the locked chest if you're interested.
Yeah.
And
I think we ought to be.
And we ought to be. The chest has been disabled, right? Like there's
Just
no
the
more
trap has
poison
been
there.
disabled.
The trap. Can I try a sleight of hand check on the chest to see if I can pick?
So I do the lock. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Have to get the right dice.
Roll.
14.
You can't quite open it. This lock is basically the same lock that was on the front door. It's very hard to open.
This is
I'm
a
gonna
job for the
try
expert.
again, and if it fails, I'm gonna inspire myself to make it happen.
Okay, go ahead. Try
I
another
could-
sleight
let's
of
just
hand
do- I
check.
could try to pick it as well.
Everybody roll me a, while a line is doing that, roll me a perception check.
17. 15 plus my 2 advantage.
You managed to get it open. And as she's doing that,
15.
Something happens.
18.
okay.
13.
So just Umag,
I did 9.
who's probably kind of still, coming down from the rage, is stalking the room a little bit. She hears footsteps below. There are people, not close, but probably on the floor below, walking around. And you do manage to get the chest open. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check on that chest.
Okay.
I am going to. Sorry. go
Only
for
an
it.
8. But I'd like to try again.
Okay, let's. You're taking a couple minutes and you don't find anything, but I'm going to give you another chance in a minute as time goes on. So it's your first sort of like look in the chest. There's just so much papers and stuff in here. You feel like you don't even know what you're looking for, so it's sort of hard to find anything. So we'll give you a minute or two passes. Somebody else was going to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I do tell the others. I sort of give them some indication of like we must move fast. There are people on the floor below. I mean, we don't know if they're coming up here, so but I do let them know that is the case.
Okay.
Sorry, go for it.
I was going to say, I would like to knock all the books off the shelves to see if there are any keys behind them. I'm just going to start destroying shit.
Okay, you
Kill
start
people,
pulling
might as well trash the place.
all the books
Yeah,
off the shelf. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. And then at that, that's very loud.
Yeah.
You start hearing voices approach. You hear what sounds like a female voice say, "What's happening up here? You, go get the guards. You, check if they're alive."
Okay, I got a
They are
19.
not.
You don't find, you do the whole, like, this is clever actually, and like, usually there's something hidden behind the bookcase, but in this case, there is not. You check behind all the books, you check between cracks, you see if there's any fake books, the old fake book with stuff inside. And you're like kind of pissed because you're like, in every single book I read and every bardic play I've seen, they always hide something in the bookcase. But in this case, you do not find anything in the bookcases, and you feel like you've done a quite thorough check. I'll give you so the clock is ticking. You've got what you think is about a minute until somebody, very likely whoever that voice was. I will give you all a perception check on that voice to see if you recognize it.
13.
19.
20.
16.
9.
Okay. Ozzy, Pomona, and Elian recognize the voice. That was the Vice Chancellor's voice. You know her. She's also an elf, and she's been the Vice Chancellor, the whole time you've been there. And you hear her starting to sort of bark orders. You can tell she's just like probably just getting over the stairs now and seeing the bodies on the ground. And you know that voice.
Okay.
I assume Bendel doesn't look like the Chancellor anymore.
I mean, no. Usually I think that's the last minute. It's definitely been a minute.
Combat it, probably with job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly move over to the cabinet and try to break the. No, I'm gonna first check for a trap.
Nice. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. I was like, come on.
16.
Mm-hmm. You find a trap, and it's, not dissimilar to the ones previous. Go ahead and roll me 2 sleight of hands. The first one is going to see if you can disengage the trap, and the second one will see if you can open the lock.
Okay, so first one is 14. Do I get the 2 bonus or no?
Yes, on both you can use your lock picking tools. So
Okay.
you are able, and because you've seen this twice, and it's in fact hit you twice, you're like, not getting me this time, sucker. And you're able to disengage the little dart.
Okay.
Second sleight of hand, and add 2 as well with your thieves tools to see if you can open it.
Total 14.
You feel like you're just about there. Another 30 seconds.
Okay, can I take another crack at it?
You take another crack at it, but just as you're doing so, the door opens. Go ahead and roll me the check.
Check is 20.
It opens. Almost simultaneously, you hear the door open, and you crack open the cabinet. So you now have the open chest, the open cabinet, and through the doors behind you, you're still behind that curtain. Umag, I think you're probably still in the main part, and Pomona, you are because you were checking the bird. And then the 3 of you are in the back part of the room. So this all kind of happens simultaneously. The front door opens, and Wolfrin Goldwind strolls in and says, Ozzy? Umag? What is going on here? And turns beside her to 2 guards and says, arrest them.
There was...
Nope, sorry, that would have been Pomona.
Yeah, Pomona and
Yep.
Umag.
Yep.
Yeah, we're under arrest. The Chancellor was creating abominations. Look at this.
What is this? What is this thing?
We found it in here. It attacked us. After the guards did.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
The guards attacked us for no reason, and
Yeah,
not
I mean,
because
there's
we tried
2
to come
dead
into the room.
guards.
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the guards? The guards out there. Was that you?
They attacked us as well.
Well, you're not supposed to be up here. What are you doing up here to begin with?
We were coming to say our final goodbyes.
Why? Have you even met the Chancellor?
Not properly, but I thought it was the right thing to do.
Roll me a deception check on that one.
Okay. I can't get to deception one moment.
I'm
So
so glad
polite.
someone is more eloquent than Umag, because Umag is like...
Oh, a 1.
Right. Angry.
Yeah. That makes no sense at all. Pomona, I don't know what you're hiding, but tell me. Just get a hold of them. And the 2 guards just kind of like, they don't put you in shackles or anything yet. They just kind of put an arm on each of your shoulder. What are the 3 of you doing in the back?
Being fucking quiet.
Am I in the back? Am I not in the
Yes.
front?
Oh, did you come out front? Okay, if you're up front, that's fine.
No. You're still behind the curtain. You just went up to the curtain. So you're probably peeking
Like,
and
I
seeing
went
them get
into
arrested.
rapier. I was rapier.
No, that's way before.
Yeah.
Then you went back, didn't you?
But if during this
investigate?
you come out, that's fine. You can totally
Okay.
come out. It's up to you.
Because if I have 1 spell left, I could charm a person, but that's
You can.
not so great, apparently.
Charm 1 person. How many people are there?
There's 3 in the room right now.
3 in
the
the room.
vice chancellor and 2 guards. But if the vice chancellor's like, everything's fine, then the 2 guards are probably like, okay, that's weird, I guess, but okay. Maybe?
It's up to you.
It's your call.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get arrested.
We're all gonna get arrested. It's a good day to be a unit.
Oh, we're gonna kill
Quiet.
some more people.
I'm a rogue.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to fight again.
I don't want to fight the vice chancellor. She doesn't seem like a bad guy. I don't know.
it doesn't seem ideal, but
Everybody roll me just a general insight check for your feels on Wolfrin Goldwind.
15.
17.
13.
a whole lot of 5.
12.
Umag's like, I don't know. Who's this? This is probably fine. Everybody else, Wolfrin is very loved in the community. Everybody really likes her. She treats everybody with a lot of respect, and she is in turn very respected. You also know that she's a very powerful wizard.
Ooh, a powerful wizard, you say? Who could perhaps untransfigurate our cat that may or may not have escaped from our dorm room? Yeah, we should like convince her. Can we convince her with my bardic
can
skills?
try.
You can try, but be very quiet about me and Ozzy in the back.
Correct. Yes. If the curtain's still closed, you can keep searching.
Yeah.
So I can go on a whole long thing about how the Chancellor was evil and set 3 bandits to attack us last night when we exited the pub after having our celebratory drinks with our classmates who also graduated, and then we were attacked and it was terrible, and we found out that it was the Chancellor, and now we're here because we wanted to ask the Chancellor, what's going on, man? We had such a great time at your school, and now there's people attacking us, but we wanted to see, I don't know, man, what's happening?
Bendel, first, you need to slow down. Second, are you accusing the Chancellor of some kind of conspiracy where he's hiring bandits to steal from students?
Well, you could check the ledger.
Who has the ledger?
I didn't take
No.
it yet. It's at the front.
Okay, it's still at the
Because
front.
because I never left the back. I only have the journal on me, but I intended to steal the ledger. It's at the front on the table.
Okay.
So someone can go grab it.
Look
It's
at
all
the
about
ledger.
remembering what comes first.
Yeah, she goes ahead and picks up the ledger that you're pointing at, and she starts flipping through it. And you can tell her brow creases a little, and she's like, it's a little off, but again, this is just listing hiring of guards and things. It's not outright saying I'm hiring bandits to steal from students. There's a little question here, but she doesn't feel she doesn't look like she's fully convinced.
The bandits who attacked us had emblems from the school that they stole from students. How
Wait,
else
what?
could they have got those? They had multiple emblems, student emblems on their persons.
Did you keep those?
Yeah, I fish a bunch of them out of my pocket because I looted their bodies and I hold them out.
Right.
I have a handful of
Umag,
them.
do good?
Yeah, and Umag is good, yes.
You do. This is if we're trying to get to here on the convincer scale, this has ticked it up a little bit because these things are, you can't get them anywhere but being a student at the school, and it would be really odd for somebody to be carrying these emblems for all these different houses. That's just not a thing that would happen. So she's like, wait. So you're saying that the Chancellor was hiring bandits to steal from the students this whole time, and that he's making aberrations on school grounds?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Look, if you have any proof of this, we're going to have to take you in for questioning. We're going to have to shut down the school. This is all the way at the top. I don't understand how he could be getting away from this. With this, I've always thought he was a little off, but look. And then she looks to the guards and she's like, go shut down the school. Don't let anybody in here. And they're like, but shouldn't we go now? And you're like, she's got a commanding presence when she wants to. So the guards leave. And then she says to you, look, I've always suspected that he was doing something, but he's at the very top and he has a lot of powerful friends, and there's no way we can prove this from a ledger and a handful of emblems.
Could you prove it if you could question him?
You know where he is?
Have you noticed he's missing?
Well, I notice he's not in the room right now.
How are you at
Speaking with
taking off transformation spells?
I mean, it depends on what level. What are you saying?
this is going to sound very odd, but we believe that he's been transformed into a cat.
Into a cat? Like a cat?
We found a cat that was that led us to the bandits. And I could sense that it had been transformed from something. Very big magic.
Yeah.
I probably should have called you right away, but we were kind of panicking. Can you give it a try?
Also,
yes.
Also the black thread, or what is it called?
No, we're not talking about that.
No.
Yeah. No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, sure. The black thread. That's what they're called.
Sure. Yes.
Wait, what black thread? What are you talking about?
No black thread. Something tangled in the cat. Anyway, if we bring you to the cat, do you think you could change it back? If that's him?
I think so. We would. It's very, very hard to change back any long-term transmutation magic, but anything's possible with time and care and all the elements.
All right. I'm going to say this loudly enough that anyone behind the curtain could hear it. We're going to go back to my dorm and see if we can transform the cat. And if anyone finds any other evidence, we'll get it there.
Okay, I'm gonna need a pretty good deception check on that because why would you just say that in this room?
Sorry, I'm trying to do it the best way I can.
Like this is a very wise woman. If somebody's like, I don't know who else might be in here.
Can I do persuasion?
But if any of them find any evidence.
No,
persuasion?
Because you were no, you're not persuading anybody.
I was over the top.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay. Oh, just 13.
Yeah. She's like, who else is here?
Ozzy, get in the fucking trunk.
Okay. I get in the trunk.
Okay.
Okay. Ozzy gets in the trunk. Is there room in the cabinet for me?
No, there's like shelves in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly push the large sofa forward and get behind it.
Roll me a stealth check, both of you, on trying to get into a chest and move a couch without making any sound. Remember that there's not even a wall, there's just a curtain there. All sound will be sound.
All sound will be sound.
Yes.
I got a 1.
Oh, nope. You definitely trip trying to get into the chest, and it's just like...
I'm just like ass up with my legs flailing in the chest right now is what's happening. Cool.
Rolled an 11 and have a 7 modifier.
Okay. That's amazing. So
no, it's not. I mean, I rolled a 4.
Oh,
plus 7.
That was 11 plus 7.
Oh.
Yeah. You definitely like push the couch and it's heavier than you thought, so it just kind of along the ground. Wolfriend pulls the curtain, sees you flailing halfway into a chest, and sees you like ducking behind a couch that was clearly just moved. All right, look. You all need to stop. I don't understand how you came across this, last night? Decided to keep it to yourself, and now you're breaking in to a chancellor's office. You're lying to me. You better come clean now, or we're locking you up.
The chancellor is taking control of the students to do his bidding. Look at all of the sorcery texts that teach him how to control and charm. The proof is here.
Look, a lot of people do research on charm, spells. We're going to need some time to sort this out.
People may do research, but they don't create abominations as well and side with bandits and steal from students.
It's fine. Some of this proof is persuading. I'll need some time to sort this out. Can you bring me to this cat?
Yes.
We will.
Yes.
Any shenanigans, don't presume that you are stronger than me.
Can you preserve this room that no one can disturb any of the evidence that we've left behind?
Absolutely, I will. I have very trusted guards who are part of the school guard, not these private guards that Borgoth just insisted on hiring. I'll make sure they lock this place down. Nobody will come in or out. Now bring me to this cat.
Okay.
So you walk out of the school. She orders, like, you've seen, there's a bunch of guards now, school guards, that are wearing the school colors and the official uniform. And she basically has locked down the building. There's like 10 guards here now. You're quite confident that nobody's going to go in or out. And you go over to the dorm. Go ahead.
Yep.
Should we check? Should we check to make sure if any of the guards are charmed or deceptive, as in they've infiltrated, like they're one of the men in black?
Yeah, definitely. You can do Arcana check to check if there's any kind of magical like residue on them, being under any kind of curse or charm. And you can do an insight check, just kind of like, you know,
Staring them
Ocular
down.
assessment.
yeah.
Okay, so my Arcana is a nat 20 plus 2.
What? Okay, amazing. And then there's
So-
somebody else who wants to do like a little insight check, maybe just having a.
I'll do an insight.
Yeah. You both can. 2's fine. There's like 10 guards. You each take 5 and start.
Oh,
you know.
I just did 10. Just 10.
Okay. Bendel.
12.
Okay. It's really hard to just randomly talk to these guards. They're not going to talk to you. You're just students. So it's really hard to get a sense of whether, you know, they're working for somebody else. They look like school guards. Most of them you recognize from being around the school. From that Arcana check, none of you are quite positive. None of these guards are under any kind of curse or charm.
Okay.
Or spell whatsoever. So you head back
We
to
are
the
luck
dorm.
that they set the evidence on fire.
Yeah, that's that great. So you all head back to the dorms, and you head up to, whose room did you leave it in again?
Mine.
Pomona.
In Pomona's room. And you open the door. You look around,
Uh-huh.
and the window's open.
Of course it is. Ah.
Damn cats with opposable thumbs.
You left nobody to watch the cat. You
Oh,
didn't ask
that
what
weird thing about
Tyson was
cage.
doing. What?
That weird thing about a cage that someone had mentioned earlier.
So strange.
Yeah.
You don't know. The window's open. There's no more cat.
Okay.
There was a cat.
Wolfram looks at you and basically is like, you will stay in this dorm until we investigate this. There'll be guards on the door. And we'll see what we turn up. Time passes. There's a wipe. There's a screen wipe. 24 hours or so pass. You can all take a long rest.
Cool.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop,
Do we get a nice little montage of us all like in the dorm room?
Yes, there's a montage of you
Playing
all stuck in a
cards
dorm, and it's kind of the worst because you're like, why are we? Oh, this sucks. Because like you're all stuck in one room, but you heal.
Yeah.
You have some chats. The next day, sort of towards the afternoon, Wolfram comes back, and she says, "This is not praise for what you did. You went about this exactly the wrong way. You found out about something very dangerous happening at your school, and you thought that you could just stroll in there and deal with it yourself. I don't know where you got these ideas, but that it's not how you deal with things. But I will say you were right. We found enough evidence in Borgoth's apartments to find that he has been hiring students and other people in the town to rob from other students. It went straight to the top, and I don't know how he got away with it for so long. It seems like he's been building up to this for years. Not only that, and this, you may know nothing about this. Have you heard anything about students being hired? I know not by him, but it appears that there was evidence that he was hiring this band of students, the worst types, to go looking for some book. None of you have heard about this. I'll just give that to you. So it ends up, you have this big conversation with Wolfrin, and you find out that not only has Borgoth been hiring these students to steal from people, he's been hiring them to essentially create like a mini army of a few dozen students to go eventually steal some sort of book from a place called Daronia. You know nothing about this, but she says this could be something very dangerous. And I have some idea of what they're looking for. And if this succeeded and he wasn't stopped, this could have been a lot more serious than a couple dead guards. By the way, you probably didn't have to kill them. We can discuss that later. But in the end, I thank you for your work. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but perhaps we can stay in touch. I feel like there'll be a lot more work coming up lately for brave folk, if somewhat stupid, brave folk like you coming up. Would it be all right if I call on you again?
Yes, my lady.
Of course.
Anytime you need me, man.
Then for now, you're free to go. But please, if you come across something this dangerous, please come to me. Tell some, if you see it, say it. Or what's the thing? Whatever.
See something, say something.
See something, say something. Y'all
say it.
And she basically gives you like I'm not condoning your actions, but in the end, you did well, and I want to thank you. And kind of gives you that, I'll be in touch. Is there anything else you'd like to do to conclude your adventure? Any last strings you want to tie up, or last thing you want to do?
I'm going to write a song about this. I'll get back to you.
Great. Yeah.
I suspect we don't really have much of a way of getting in touch with the Seam, so I'm just kind of assuming that they know.
It's kind of like I'll have my people call your people.
Yeah.
You are left with a lingering thought about the cat. You don't know if it's somebody on Borgoth's team that he was putting together that let him loose, or perhaps the Seam just wanted to let that cat go and let the cat be lost. There's no way for you to know that at this moment, unless there's any last things you'd like to do.
I want to investigate the window that was left open.
Okay, so we kind of like rewind to, and we do like a post montage look back of like how you spent that. So you check the window. Roll me an investigation check.
Only a 10.
You can't really tell. The window wasn't broken or anything, but you do have the feeling like there are some scrapes on the outside window ledge. So you have a vague idea that it was opened from the outside, but that's all. It's not like you can dust it for prints or anything.
Yeah. What's outside our window? Is there a tree or a ledge or anything that would bring someone up to? Because we're upstairs, aren't we?
Yeah, you were on the second floor. I think we said.
On the second floor. Is there anything that would bring them up there? Because tieflings are tiny. I'm thinking it's either like another rogue or something, someone who's dexterous to climb that, if there's nothing that allows them to get close enough to our window.
Yeah, I mean, tieflings are normal. They're average size. So there's the size approximately of like elves or humans and stuff. They're not one of the like smaller folk like dwarves and gnomes
why did
and
I
whatever.
think that they were tiny?
No, tieflings are kind of like average size folk. But you do, so the building is made of large stones. So it's the kind of thing that like you said, somebody very dexterous could probably just climb. It's only 2 floors up, and you could probably just get your like fingers and toes in and climb up. It wouldn't be, it would be hard for the average person, but for somebody who's trained or very dexterous, a rogue-like person, a very small like dexterous gnome, it wouldn't be hard to imagine somebody being able to climb this stone wall.
Oh, could I ask a question from before?
Yeah.
What was the race and class of the guards, the men in black guards?
Oh, they were humans.
Oh, they were humans? Okay. Well, humans can still be dexterous.
Yeah, like a good climbing human could have climbed it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, this slick stone wall. It's made of like big, those big stone brick type things
Yeah.
where you can
Yeah.
kind of get your fingers on, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like anything too extraordinary, because you think in hindsight, well, nobody's watching the cat. We didn't put it in anything. It was just in a room. Oops. But that's good for me. I was like, ha ha ha.
I'm calling shame on the team because I called it.
The big bad got away. Or did he? Maybe like the
But
seam
also,
busted
like,
him out and just drowned him in the river, like you said.
if he was in
No.
a cage in that room, they could have busted him out of a cage too.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Yeah, but there would have been more evidence to point us in the path of it was the seam or it was the Men in Black or whomever.
Sure. But
Because
also,
it
that's
was
not the
all
mystery I was trying to solve today. So, Meh.
And
If we
we
left
would've
one
learned.
person to watch the
Okay.
cat, I would have died.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
someone would have died.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been any of you. I would have not encouraged that, because that would have been annoying. It's like, oh, and we'll go check in on the person watching the cat.
But I do have
Still
suspicion
staring at a
that
cat.
Tyson was involved because every time Tyson was like, do not bring it back to the university because we'll all die if you bring it back to the university. But at the same time, I was like, okay, cool, not a problem. We'll go investigate. But how do we not take it to the university? And he's just like, meh, it doesn't matter. Put it wherever. And we did announce in front of him we were bringing it back to the dorm.
Yeah.
So there is suspicion there because he really didn't care about, like, the cat could have, if we left the cat in the forest, the cat could have found its way back to the university. So
Right.
he should have put more care into that. So I have great suspicion there.
Yeah. And from those natural 20s that y'all rolled, you do have the discussion that the seam is shady. Like, also,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so you don't know all the motivations there either.
But maybe one day we'll get to go on another adventure and find out more.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was an excellent wrap up. So if there's nothing else you want to do, thank you so much for playing along in this little adventure, and well done. And like, y'all only got knocked out like once. It wasn't too bad. You were like pretty on that battle and stuff. So well done. And thank you again for playing. Does everybody want to outro themselves or anything? Yes, 5 minutes. Let's go outros again clockwise. We might as well. But we'll save Sly for last because, she's doing this with me. So, Maron, give yourself an outro.
As in like what my character does now?
Oh, sure, yeah. You can give yourself a little like epilogue and then outro yourself as a person in the world.
So Vendel takes his lute and starts fiddling around with some chords. I'm not going to do that. Just spare your ears. And begins to craft a song that is not going to point any fingers in our direction for accusatory reasons, that we can sing at the pub tomorrow, next week, perhaps, because drinking and singing is what it's all about. Yes.
Henceforth, the ballad of I called this in my own documentation the Kitten Caper.
Oh,
Perhaps the ballad of the Kitten Caper.
I will not sing the meow song. Yes, there will be a great song added to the annals of history about this mighty quest that we all found ourselves on.
Huzzah! All right, let's do epilogues first. Lion, what does your character do next?
My character takes a lot of soap and cleans all of the dirty documents off of my hands first because paper is dirty. And then I spend a lot of time in Pomona's room because I'm just so curious about that window, and it's it's a riddle I'm gonna crack. So that is how I will spend my time until we see each other again.
Amazing.
And trying to reread the journal.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so you just hung on to the journal. You didn't give
Yes.
it as if
The
evidence.
ledger is the only book we gave up. I still have the journal.
Great. Yeah. So that one thing you were able to take. Everything else was left in the room, and there was plenty enough evidence. There was some pretty in those locked things. There was some pretty like hard evidence that he was trying to essentially build like his own little army. What does Ozzy do next besides, I don't know, go party?
Yeah, he's gonna go make some potions and stay away from owls.
Yep. Good. Yep, that happens. What does Pomona do next?
Pomona is really, really curious and scared of the seam. So Pomona determines that she is going to investigate as carefully and quietly as she can, possibly do a little poking around her temple friends and seeing if anyone has heard anything, not mentioning anything by name, about secret societies going on in the world.
Love that. Yes. And then Umag.
Umag gets a part-time job at Homeward Bound playing with all the cats.
Yeah.
That's just a log.
It's amazing.
Like, I don't care. Give me the cats.
Yeah. Umag like cats.
Yeah. Umag just sits there and is basically like a cat tree, and it's just like Umag like kitty. Like.
Okay, now thank you everyone again. That was amazing. Do you want to outro yourselves as lovely humans? Anything you want to say to the world, to all of our lovely listeners and followers? Let's go the same way again, except Sly, you're going to be the last. Maron, do you want to? I don't know. Is there any links you want me to share or do? Oh no! Did they? Oh no! Did they just get kicked? Oh, hold on. No, I'll bring them back. There we go. You're back.
Now we lost Emily.
Oh no! Okay, well, Maron, go, and hopefully.
Thank you so much. This was so much fun. I really had a great time playing with you all. Thank you, Stella, for DMing. Thank you, Sly, for photographing. Thank you, team, for the amazing stabbing, etc. And like fingers crossed that I can actually promo some kind of events at some point in the near future. Because get your shots. Shots.
Amazing. Oh, the order is all switched around, but let's do Emily. Sorry, I'm gonna stop calling you character names now because the game's over.
Yeah, thanks so much, Stella and Sly, for making this all happen. I'd be totally up for doing this again because this was so much fun. And I can't wait to cook for you all when I finally do my dinner parties again. Y'all invited.
Yay! And then Isla, let's go that way.
I have no idea what to say as an outro aside from thank you all. This has been really fun. I am so glad that technology decided to mostly cooperate with us today. It was, a lot more than it did last week.
Yeah, it's true.
Like others, I would love to do this again, so hopefully we can do that sometime.
I love rotating back into groups. It's been really interesting to kind of jump in and out of different stories. It's like really cool. So definitely we'll do that. And then Miss Diamond, tell me your things. I'm gonna paste your links again.
Yeah, so Stella has some links to drop in the chat. First and foremost, thank you so much for having me be part of this adventure. I had so much fun. This was my first time. Well, this is the part 2 of my first time playing D&D. I've always been curious about it, but now I actually got to live it out and have the worlds watch. So much fun. Definitely count me in if we chase that kitty down. I really want to do that and stab more things in the face. So yeah. But in terms of what's going on, follow me. You can follow my visual arts and my poetry at Bifusion Arts on Instagram, and follow me at Bountiful Pride TO on Instagram. You can also go to that link. I am in support of Pride. I am doing workshops for Black, queer, and or trans and non-binary folks. I have workshops on June 21st and 22nd for low impact movement, and all qualifying registrants get a healthy tote full of groceries and PPE. So you can fill out the registration at that link. Registration closes on June 14th. And again, the workshop is either on the 21st or the 22nd, depending on which slot you pick. Come celebrate Pride with me.
Yeah. And last but most certainly not least, my partner, my co-producer for this whole event, finally getting her to play D&D with me. Yeah. The purple tiefling themselves. Sly, tell me once again about Sly Play Studios and how awesome it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, first of all, thank you, Adventuring team, for coming along on this. This is so much fun. I love how into the story and into the characters everyone got. Thank you so much for doing the virtual shoots as your characters. That was so much fun. And I'm very excited, as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, that I will be doing in-person shoots with all of you, including Stella, coming up in over the summer. So I'm super excited to get back to that. And yeah, slyplaystudios.com is the website. But if we're on a few different platforms now. But the best place to kind of see most of the action is on a Facebook group called the Vixen Den. That's where, that's kind of the first place where we'll see little sneak peeks of what's going on. I have lots of ideas for once I can get the studio open and get everybody in. So I'm really excited for that. And thank you again to Stella for putting this really cool story together. I love how creative you are with making things up on the spot.
Yeah, especially when people do stuff that you're like,
from all of our as from all of our improv shows, I know this. So yeah, it's cool to see it happening online. And sorry for my internet and its weak signal, but we made it. We're here. And
it added to the mystery when people just
IRL
disappeared. You're like, well, they're gone. Whoop, they're back.
The scene got them.
Yeah. Amazing. So thanks, everyone. I'm going to do my own little outro because, why not? It's my show. But thank you, everyone. I'm going to pull you out of stream. And thank you so much. We'll talk soon. So awkward. Okay. And just me. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and watching the show. This was a part 2, so it was pretty quick and dirty. Got 2 good fights in there, and left with a bit of a quick cliffhanger, which I love, with the big bad kind of getting away. But keep coming back, and this is happening more. It was supposed to be sort of every other Tuesday, but for the next bunch of weeks, it's going to happen every Tuesday. I've got amazing people who just keep wanting to play with me, and it's such an honor and so much fun. Next week I got a couple fellow streamers on the bill, and a burlesque performer and a drag performer. So really big personalities and really amazing people coming up. And then we got Crit Vicious coming up, and then it's just gonna be great. So come back every Tuesday for your for your D&D fun times with a bunch of cool folk. Everything's existing on a timeline. So if you start watching, you'll see different, groups coming back and different big bads coming back and different themes. So hopefully that's fun for people. And if anybody, has Ravnos, if anybody has questions about my world or want to chat about it, my DMs are always open. Tweet me, come hang out. My socials are at the top there. So really appreciate everyone who comes out to play. We'll hopefully see you next Tuesday. Oh, and also if anybody wants See you next Tuesday is like such a bad thing to say now. But anyways, I really mean it though. But also anybody who joins the Vixen Den or is in the Vixen Den, the Sly Play Studio Facebook group, I'm leading a movement workshop, tomorrow. So come by if that's your bag too and you want to get a little movement in. But yeah, I'll stop talking now. Everyone have a wonderful night. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging on the adventure. Bye.